I think we're live.
Large and in charge.
We are. We are live. I don't think I did a countdown this time.
Where's all of our cool intros?
Live. Welcome, everybody. I'm not sure how many folks we have in here tonight.
Let's check chat.
It just went live. There we go.
Cool.
That's a little behind.
Here we go. Welcome, everybody. ManCave Collectible Reviews coming at you tonight with a live stream with my pals. We got Zach Jack Dan. We got Mr. Fantastic and the Jersey Geek. Actually, hold on just a second. We do have a late edition. Late edition here.
Bottom left.
I actually forgot him in the holding room there, so I apologize for that, JB.
Oh, okay. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
You just don't care about JB, do you, ManCave?
I did. No, actually, he was the main one I wanted on here. It was you guys I wasn't really that concerned about.
Yeah, I'll see how it is.
All right, let's get it started. Zach Jack Dan, start us off, man. Well, how you doing? What's been going on? What have you added to your collection that's cool?
Well, as you saw in my video, ManCave, you got to watch me here. You got to watch me.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. What was going on with all the hand gestures?
So the whole Galactus shelf over here, this entire 6-foot shelf is all new for the Galactic stuff. So I was trying to show the shelf behind me.
Yeah. There was just so many gestures. I did not know what was going on. It was like you were literally doing sign language.
So anyway, we're talking about a room tour that I just did on my channel, where we added about 67 characters. Me and my son, he came home for Thanksgiving, and we opened 52 boxes, which equaled like 67 new figures on the shelves. So
wow,
that was fun.
Yeah.
So you guys see the comments right now?
Oh, man, let's see the comments. Where are the comments here? What's up, everybody? Four Feathers. We got Haji. What's up, fellas? Marsha. Hey, guys. Jeezy. Creasy?
Scott loves me, man. I'm just popular with him.
The favorite collectors all in one stream. Yeah, thank you, AJ. That's very kind of you to say. We got Damien, who is a longtime supporter of our live streams here.
AJ's here. There's AJ.
I saw Damien over on Dan Who's stream today, so.
Grimsy 42. Grimsy 42. Isn't that one of Mr. Fantastic's boys there?
Yep,
it is.
That's what I thought.
He loves the Jersey Geek.
Who doesn't?
He said he came to see the Jersey Geek and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
Handsome SOB. I have to agree with him. I cannot deny what he's saying there. All right, so let's see. AJ only came for the jersey. So
look,
there you go.
I'm just saying, guys, look, that's why your views last time weren't that great, because I wasn't here.
Oh, that is true.
Through the roof.
Yukon Phil says, what's up, guys? No Sentry. No, unfortunately, Sentry had some other priority commitments that he had to deal with. So we are missing Sentry tonight. We'll get him back next time. So we hate not to have him, but we subbed him out for the Geek. So, I mean, look at
they do
look like brothers, right?
Well, that's true. Per one of our stores down here, they look like brothers. But hey, if I had to trade Sentry for anyone, it would be the Geek.
That was the best. Red goes, are you guys brothers?
I appreciate
that. It was a classic moment.
Well, the funny thing was like the Geek was like all stoked about it, and
I just thought it was funny because I get all the time with people.
brothers.
So
I think me and Sentry need a T-shirt. It says, "Are you guys brothers?" It's just me and him with different faces on it.
So, you know something, guys, this is really cool, and it kind of shows just the reach of YouTube. It always baffles me, but Damien is from Scotland. So we got people in Scotland watching live streams. That just always blows my mind, Yep.
YouTube's a magical thing, for sure.
I love Sentry, but Jersey is the best replacement. There you go.
Yep.
We already got a question. It's something I wanted to discuss.
All right, let's see it. Where is it?
About Indiana Jones 5 and Guardians 3.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just start there. Go ahead, Mr. Fantastic. Start us off.
Yes, I saw both trailers. Did you guys see both trailers?
I did.
Hang on, don't say both. There's 3 trailers today.
And Transformers.
Transformers.
Yes, and Transformers.
But the question here specifically is about those two. Actually, I thought all 3 trailers looked phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah, totally agree. Harrison, hopefully the way that the trailer showed, they were doing a lot of flashbacks, so we'll see if that actually happens in it.
The CGI and the flashbacks looks really good from what I could tell, though.
And ManCave, if you want to share the screen, you can share some of that stuff right there too.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Bottom left.
There goes.
Yeah, so much for JB. I'm sorry, JB.
No, you're good, man.
You can get rid of the little
No. Leave that. Leave it. I'm here.
Well, I would prefer Oleg to be down there behind the comments, but unfortunately, it's just where JB falls.
It's okay. Words.
But yeah, the Rise of the Beast, man. Beast Wars was not my thing. But watching the Netflix animated version now seeing this, I'm assuming it's Michael Bay still doing it.
No, it's not Michael Bay.
Oh, good.
Which is why I'm probably going to see it.
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
I could have fooled me.
From the style of the Transformers, it clearly looks like it's a sequel to Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's a good point.
RC looks fantastic.
Everybody does.
Yeah, everybody does. I agree. Yeah, the Maximals, everyone is pretty cool looking. So, out of those three, what's everybody's most anticipated? JB, what's your most anticipated out of those three?
Well, because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 took way too long to come back out, because that probably would have been it. I'm going toward Indiana Jones, just because the nostalgia of it. I mean, you think back to watching those in theaters and wanting to be Indiana Jones, and of course the figures coming out. Which that was going to be my question to you guys: who's planning on getting those figures? I'm only probably going to get one or two of them, but
they look good though. Those figures
they look really good.
They look really good. They look like Black Series versions of Indiana Jones.
I might pick up myself.
So I gotta say that I do definitely want them, but I'm not going to buy them for the price that they are. So I'm hoping for a discount.
That's on clearance.
Yeah, clearance.
Because Target likes to clearance everything.
Because we're not talking about just this one movie. They're going to do it for all of them.
Yeah,
I'd imagine so.
It's true.
G-Force, what's going on, man?
Yeah, G-Force, welcome to the stream.
Jones, then probably Transformers, and then Guardians. Unfortunately, because I mean, Guardians was one of those 1 and 2 was that family movie that we enjoy. But
all right, what's Damien here talking about? I'm not sure. What's Mads Mikkelsen?
He is, I think, playing a German scientist that comes into play, and I think it's going off of it might be going to the moon. I don't know, something like that. I watched a little bit of the breakdown on New Rockstars, but I couldn't finish it. But I think that's what he's talking about. Gotcha. But it is Mads, and Mads is
he plays the main villain in the Indiana Jones.
Right. Yeah, and he's an awesome actor. And he's good in everything that he's in, so can't wait for that.
Gotcha. Cool. Got a question here. How do you guys feel of Harrison Ford being the new Thunderbolt Ross and finally him becoming Red Hulk on the big screen? Jersey, take that one for us.
I think it could work. I think he might be. Would you guys say Harrison's a little too old for it, or would you think he's like right in the right age range for it? But I think it could work. I mean, if anyone could pull it off, it's him. It's Harrison Ford.
80's never too old.
No,
80's never too old.
We hardly ever see him with a mustache, but I went and looked up some photos of him, and he actually looks good with the mustache too.
I mean, hey, look, it's in a good way. If his health can keep him going till then, I'm for it. I like Harrison Ford. I have nothing against him. I think he's a fantastic actor, and I think he can definitely pull it off.
As a kid, I've always wanted to be Harrison Ford.
I think every kid in your age range, JB, has they say the same thing. I think every young kid wanted to be Harrison Ford back in the day.
Except I got a horrible mustache, so I can never be.
You're horrible. You're
mustache. I'll have to say though, on the Guardians, whenever I look at it in the trailer, we got the classic costumes, guys. They're bringing back, so that's going to be cool.
Oh, that's true. That is the classic costume.
Yeah,
that's the comic book classic costumes.
Did you guys notice Adam Warlock in the trailer?
Yep. Right there. It looks good.
Yeah.
Hopefully Guardians can bring MCU back to what it's supposed to be, or what it was at one point. I guess only time will tell.
Well, this will be it for James Gunn though in Marvel, since he's taken over DC.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is his final movie, huh?
On record.
Marvel.
Yeah, on record. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, look good. I like Groot being older.
Yeah, Groot's funny looking.
I saw some things about Groot being like buff, like he's been doing push-ups.
He is.
Like that.
Did you see you haven't seen the Christmas special yet?
Not yet.
You gotta watch it. That's where he shows up as that buff looking Groot.
Hanging out with the weights.
What'd you guys think of the Christmas special?
It was funny.
I haven't seen it yet.
I hadn't either.
I'm
amusing.
gonna watch it despite my feelings on Guardians. Spoiler for this trailer, but I will check it out. It does look pretty good. I will watch it.
Yeah.
I think, because I know we had some of that conversation going on, on the side about like things like Andor, last time we talked about Andor, everybody was like completely putting it in the trash can. And I stopped at like episode 7 or 8. As a Star Wars fan, I actually went back when I had time, sat down and watched it. And it got a little bit better right toward the end. But at the same time, they missed a lot of opportunities. So I'm all about long stories. I'm all about character development. I don't need Jedi and everything. Like Rogue One's my favorite Star Wars outside of Empire. But looking at, that Andor thing, I just really, really was wanting more. After the downfall of Boba Fett and, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I was like, come on, give me something a little bit better. So with going to Guardians, hopefully, and all these other things coming out, hopefully we could get some more going. We need it. You know what I mean? That's what we want.
Funny thing, kind of like right on the same page as JB with what he just said about Andor. I don't like the show whatsoever, and I think it's because maybe I'm expecting something that's not going to happen. I don't know, but then again, when I got back from Florida, that's when I started watching it. I was actually behind on it for reasons. So I was sick when I watched it. I'm very impatient when I'm sick, so maybe that had something to do with it. But I know I left off at episode 8, and I've had no desire to go back and finish it. I'm just like, nah, I feel like it. Like that's not normal for me. Even with Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, I was getting to that point, but those shows were, Obi-Wan was saved the last 2 episodes. We all know about that. But like with Andor, I'm just like, I have no desire. Like I'll finish it when I want to, but I have no, I'm not in a rush to just sit down and finish it. My wife wants to, but I'm just like, you can, I don't really care, honestly.
Yeah. And that's sad that it doesn't capture us like it's supposed to.
Yeah. And I think that, even before when Andor first got announced, 2 or 3 years ago, I even questioned it then. I was like, nobody wants this show. Like why, what's there to tell? We know what happens to this guy. We know presumably know his story. What's the point? And I'm sure I'm wrong. I know that it's kind of dividing Star Wars right now, because you got your crew that's saying, okay, I hate it for this reason. Then you got your hoity-toities going, oh, well, it's a thinking man Star Wars. Dude, it's Star Wars. Get off your high horse. Like, it's not.
So,
Four feather. That's my man right there.
So, as far as Andor is concerned, when they first announced it, I had no interest in it.
Not excited.
Because I didn't even think he was interesting in Rogue One. And Rogue One's a great movie. But
Rogue One has a good blend too.
But he was I didn't like him particularly in that. And when they announced he had his own show, I was like, I don't see how this is possible, but I was going to give it a chance. And it was exactly what I feared. I don't like him. I just don't. I think he's a terrible actor. I think he's boring. He's bland.
Man.
And the show is all dialogue.
What to think there?
Love dialogue.
Get it.
Bring the dialogue.
I'm tired of like arguing with like other Star Wars fans, like, oh, this is just the thinking man Star Wars. There's no laser swords. I was like, no. It has nothing to do with no laser swords. It has to do with the fact that the show sucks. It's boring. It has a boring story, and the characters are all boring.
According to Oleg,
we're gonna need to do a blood pressure check on Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. You ever see Narcos? So,
no.
Okay. Well, watch.
No, but I actually wanted to check that out. James, is that the one on Netflix, the drug show?
Well, that's where I originally seen him in, outside of Rogue One. Yeah. So,
and that's a very good show, actually. Narcos. It's all.
But there's a lot of
I saw him in before was Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights.
See, come on now. I've never seen that, so I got to go watch it now, right?
All right, guys, we're going to switch over to a subject a little more serious here, and this honestly, this subject here did affect me in a big way. The passing of Jason David Frank.
Yeah, this is still going on too, man. This is just JDF was really important to a lot of people.
Yeah, he was. He was. I was lucky enough to get to meet him one time. He came to Rebel Base Comic here in Charlotte, and I got his autograph. Got a figure signed by him back here. It's one of my favorite possessions in my collection now. It means a lot more even than it did at one time. And unfortunately, I had purchased some additional things to have him sign, like a Dragon Dagger and some different stuff, because he was very active, on the Comic-Con circuit. It wasn't he made himself very available to fans. So very tough situation right here.
Yeah.
I mean, mental health is a very serious thing. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it brings the subject to the forefront with this passing. Who knows?
I hope so.
Well, ManCave and I have both had people in our lives that have definitely taken their lives, and it was hard. I mean, it's hard to go through to watch them, but it's hard enough to know that, you know, we were communicating with them up to the point of, and we didn't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you never will know, because people with severe mental illness, they're pros at keeping it, you know, on the low like that. They'll never tell you. They might hint at it, but they'll never come out and tell you, hey, I'm having these thoughts. I mean, sometimes they will, but
look at Robin Williams, the perfect example.
I was just going there. Yeah, he was the perfect example of that. You know, you saw what he was as a celebrity, as a comedian, as an actor, as a person, but deep down, I actually, believe it or not, that's the one celebrity death I still can't get over. I loved Robin Williams, man.
I'm right there with you, nephew.
Dude, I grew up on his work, and he was one of those actors that like was near and dear. So even like almost a decade later, I'm still not over that. I mean, I'm over it, but I still look back and go, damn, I can't believe he's not with us anymore.
Yeah. Last week, or maybe like 10 days ago, some of the other YouTube and Instagram friends, collectors, you know, they reached out to me, and I know Sentry, and they asked us to send in, you know, like 60-second clips of what we're thankful for. This was right before Thanksgiving. So, you know, there was videos out there right there on the channel. T3 and EC Collects, and our buddies Joe Sentry was on there, Nolan Collects. So there was a lot of Yukon Phil, and we all just shot it out there because all you guys are right. You know how Jack Dan and ManCave, you know, you guys are saying that you've been personally affected. I know I have. I know Jersey and Mr. Fantastic. None of us are immune to mental, mental health. We all have to stay mentally healthy. You know, I always tell like the people I work with, it's mind, body, and spirit. You know, it's workout, and then of course, you know, get your mind right, and then if you're spiritual, obviously, you know, be spiritual within your family. So it was tough. I did not have any connection to JDF at all, because I'm not a Power Rangers guy at all. But that doesn't mean it didn't affect me as a dad, as a grandfather, as a collector, you know, my professional life, things like that. So it affects me significantly in that fashion, because I hurt with you guys. You know, he had nothing here, but it still hurts, because we need to find an end to this. And, you know, coming from a military background, it's still the unfortunate statistic of 22 veterans a day statistically take their life. And as veteran,
worse with that. And I don't mean that that way. I'm saying they are the ones that get affected the most, and no one seems to really give them the help that they need. Yeah.
It's so tough. So it was good to get on with other, and we were all, well, actually there was, I forgot the young lady's name. There was guys and men and women on there, just like us right here, and just like across the collecting community, you know, putting our hearts, minds, and our souls into this awareness, you know. And I'm glad that you guys brought this up right here, because this, you know, it's something that unfortunately is not going to stop, and no one's immune to this. We just got to keep letting people know you're not alone, you know, and you live your life, enjoy your life, but at the same time, reach out. If it's at that point, reach out. I know I already put it out there. Reach out to me. Might not know anybody, but I don't know the countless veterans that I've worked with personally that have taken their life, and it takes a toll. It does. It really does.
People don't realize how strong, like, your mind is. Once you start going mentally, it's almost damn near impossible to come back from. It really is. And all of us, whether it's severe, you know, low, high, whatever. Yeah. Every one of us has some kind of mental issue, whether it's like anxiety, you know, you feel upset in some kind of way, you have a mood disorder. Every one of us has something that we struggle with. And like you said, JB, it's just, you know, just talk to somebody, talk to a friend, you know, talk out loud.
What's sad about it is that, as far as mental health is concerned, it's one of the things where help for it is really hard to come by.
It really is. And that's what bothers me.
There's not enough. There's not enough physicians for it. It's not covered by most insurances.
No.
It's a problem, and you know, it's still kind of a taboo thing too, where it's almost like frowned upon. Like if you're struggling with mental health, like a lot of people still don't understand it and like poo-poo it. but it's I mean it's a serious
very
issue,
real.
and
It's very real.
it's very real, and
Yeah.
I don't think the medical community is caught up with how real it is, so to speak.
Yeah.
There's just it's not that the medical professionals are not good. I don't think we have enough of them, and I don't think insurance doesn't take it seriously. It doesn't cover it a lot of times, so it's definitely a problem. And those kind of things are, when government cuts happen, those are the first things that go, for help for mentally ill, homeless, all that kind of stuff. Those are the first things that get cut.
Yeah.
So
well said, fellas. Well said.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, absolutely. We will. We'll move on.
All right, we got to move on to something happier. Come on, guys.
That's right. Hey,
that's
I don't want to stick on it too long, but obviously we needed to pay our respects to this guy. I think he definitely was a mountain of a man in our community. So definitely pay our respects to him.
So when things get bad, though, that's when I started meeting you guys. You see what I'm saying? So when a couple years ago, when all this stuff started going down, it's like I needed to reach out. So this started, meeting you guys started. So yeah, let's move on to happier times. Not saying that we don't want to forget it, but put a smile on everybody.
Time that we can move on to. We all have to get together again. That would be happy times.
Hey, I know a great place, North Carolina. Zach Dan, Jack Dan, and ManCave. You guys do anything this weekend?
That's right. Hey, we're always here. So let's keep going around the board. I think we started with Zach, Jack, Dan, Jersey Geek. Have you been picking anything up lately? You got any cool pickups that you can share with us?
Aside from a couple of small things I picked up when I was in Florida, not much. Just because of holidays, I try not to be selfish this time of year, even though I might let one or two things slip. I have a couple of things coming from Black Friday sales. When I was in Florida, I did pick up a nice. It was from Diamond. It's the Boba Fett Disney Park exclusive statue. That's in the case at the moment. Nice. But yeah, I have things that are coming from Black Friday sales that haven't gotten here yet. But other than that, no. Oh, what's up, Big Dub? Juicy.
Big Dub.
Every one of us is juicy right now.
Whoa, easy. Whoa, easy.
We might need to get Big Dub in on a live stream with us.
Right, Uncle Fantastic, we're juicy, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. You and I especially.
When you do our Valentine's toy hunt's going to be very juicy.
Oleg, I know you picked up something rather amazing in the recent.
Show it. Well, you can't show it.
Are we able to
see
show
it? I can't get it out of its display now. But
I got an idea. Go to Mr. Fantastic's channel and check out his last video.
That's true.
Yeah, just go to my channel to check it out, or my Instagram at Oleg's Collecting. But I got the
side note.
I got the premium format Superman the movie statue from Sideshow. Absolutely gorgeous piece. It's probably one of the best things in my collection at this point, honestly.
Yeah,
dude, it looks amazing. I can't wait to see it when I come up there.
I don't even know if you have any pictures on Instagram of it yet, do you? Did you put one on Instagram?
I did.
I thought you did. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So you guys head over there and check out his pickup. It's pretty amazing. JB, what you got? Anything cool that you've picked up recently?
Yeah, I picked up a beard, so we'll start there. I'm trying to be like the guys. Sorry, Zach, Jack, Dan. I know the issue there. I actually have been working on a big haul video, just like all you guys. All the pre-orders have just been just slamming. And my most recent pickup, my favorite pickup, was actually from Toymeister. It was a vintage Star Wars pickup, and I did a little short on YouTube to tease it. And it's in my haul video coming out soon. So yeah, well, I'll let you guys know. It's the Jabba, the Kenner Jabba. So
I did see that.
Yep. I picked him up along with a couple Gamorrean guards, Rancor Keeper, and Bib Fortuna. So just continuing to add to my Kenner collection that I never had as a kid, because I kind of stopped right at Return of the Jedi 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I started moving on to other lines. So that's like, let me start picking that up. So that's what I've been doing. And, some other stuff and the normal Black Series, expensive Black Series, but, I'm a sucker for that. Nothing else. The beard and Jabba. That's what really counts.
There you go.
I actually got in the mail today something that I've been waiting for probably over 2 years.
Ooh, really?
Yep. from
He just
NECA.
goes,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, finally.
you have been waiting for.
But that's
Good
your second.
job.
That's your
Good
second
job,
one, right?
That's
Yes,
his first one.
It's my. I have them. I did find them loose, but
Oh, that's right.
I got
You
this
did
from
find them
NECA.
loose. I forgot
Yeah.
you found them loose.
So
I
yeah, they've
wanted them
literally,
in box.
they've literally been hitting us so hard with these pre-orders and everything. I've had, I think, 6 unboxing videos in the last few months, and every time it was either 13 or more boxes I had to unbox. It's like ridiculous.
Well, I just did my
had
video and I
7
got
come in one
3
day.
of these right now.
We got 7 coming today.
It's an ongoing thing.
That is amazing. I'm trying to think if I got anything. I mean, I have a ton of stuff that has come in. One of the things is the coolest is the Barnyard Commandos. I don't even know if any of y'all care or know about Barnyard Commandos, but
We do. I know because of you.
Did you open
man,
it?
they look so good. I know that company. What is it? Premium DNA. I know they were tied to some weird stuff going on, but I could care less, honestly, about all that. But what I can tell you is the figures they've put out between Barnyard and the Mad Balls, I've got them both. They are some of the best figures of any company that I purchase. In that price range, I can't, it's hard to compare different price ranges, but in that $40 to $50 price range, they're as good as anyone.
Did you open one yet?
I haven't opened one of the Barnyard. All my Mad Balls have been open.
Yeah.
But I got them all sitting right there. I'll probably open some over the next couple of days. But yeah, they look amazing. They look absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, that was probably one of the cooler things. But yeah, the mask figure. I got that third-party mask figure, which is pretty cool.
Dude, that mask figure is amazing. I actually was going to talk about that. I want that.
Oh man,
the ramen
dude, it
toy.
looks so freaking good. Does it really look that good in real life?
Oh yeah, I mean it looks like something Hot Toys did in 6-inch. I mean,
Dude,
that's what it looks like.
It looks. I told my wife, I was like, I want
that one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the mask, like the vehicles that change forms and everything.
Oh no.
Mask.
No, this is
another
Jim Carrey. Yeah, Jim Carrey the mask. Yeah.
Oh, that Jim Carrey figure that you showed was amazing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. All right, so we can talk about a little bit of news here. We got DC McFarlane doing what he always does. This guy pumps out new figures. I mean, how does he do this? This is
and they're
amazing.
readily available more than.
It's like I said in my collection. This whole DC
He's like the ice
up here is brand new, and it's 53 characters within not even a year. I've already got 53 characters on my shelf. So
yeah,
I need that
He's
J
like
Gash though.
I mean,
he's
this
the ice cream
lineup
man.
right
He's the
here
ice
is
cream man of toy
ridiculous.
collecting.
It is.
this is unbelievable. I mean, the Mr. Freeze, the Riddler, that Batman, the Hush Batman.
That Hush Batman is great. Finally, the Superboy.
You got the return of Superman, Superboy. The only thing
That's
I don't know about that one.
I'm shocked that they haven't released the entire Reign of Superman line.
they're getting it.
They're
getting it. Eradicator's on the list too.
Yeah, Eradicator's on the list. But the only
Cyborg
thing I hope,
Superman. I mean,
me and Fantastic talked about this a little bit via text message. I hope that McFarlane don't put too much of a spin on them. I really just want classic figures, and I can already see here, like with Superboy, he's got these spikes. Well, if you go back and look at all the comic books from that, the Return of Superman, you don't see spikes on the shoulders of his jacket.
And also his hair is too shaven.
The undercut. Yeah, the undercut's a little too much. We'll have to see too. Hopefully, he's got his glasses, his sunglasses. Yeah. So we'll have to see. Obviously, those are not teased in the photo. But so let's just run down the list real fast. Zach, Dan, what's your favorite one out of this list?
It's Superboy and Mr. Freeze.
What's yours, Jersey?
Probably that Jay Garrick Flash.
Flash.
I've been a really good Jay Garrick Flash for a number of years, so that's just I need that. McFarlane kills it. It's always readily available. He always does a great job, and I mean he's a fan himself. He's a fanboy who has a company who produces great product and still at a really good, reasonable price.
Very true. Fantastic.
Probably the Hush Batman.
Hush Batman.
Yeah, tie between that two. That Mr. Freeze is nice as well.
I mean, they're all really nice.
They're all great.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah. JB, what's yours? Most anticipated.
Gladiator, just because I like to be entertained. So.
Oh yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
Yeah, I mean that look right there is just awesome. You gotta go.
Yeah, That is an awesome look.
How about you, ManCave?
You know, mine is going to probably be Return of Superman, Superboy. You know, I'm a massive fan of that. With honorable mentions to the Riddler, because he's part of Arkham. So that would probably be my two. Drop your comments over to this. Let us know what your guys' favorite are in this roster right here. What is your single most anticipated figure out of what is listed here on our screen?
Oh,
I'd be real interested to know. I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of these. The only one I don't know much about is the bottom left corner here.
That is Thomas Wayne. No, that's
Thomas
not right.
Wayne.
That's not right. Okay. Duke. What is it? Duke something. Duke Thomas.
Help us out in the comments, guys. Let us know.
But
what's the story with that guy?
ManCave, you brought up a good point, about that classic look, that Riddler, that Freeze, that would look good on a classic looking shelf, you know what I mean? For right now, unless they come out with more. So
it would. They're from the Arkham line, but again, they're so classic. They would fit perfect on any classic shelf.
Exactly.
So it's Duke Thomas, the Signal.
So it's kind of like another Robin.
What storyline is that from?
No idea.
My question.
Yeah, he's newer. I hadn't read any comics in years.
Yeah.
Andor.
I mean, maybe some kind of a Flashpoint. I don't know.
Yes, I was wondering, is it Flashpoint? Is it? It's got definitely
he's mainstream. He's mainstream.
Oh, it is mainstream?
Yeah. Hey guys, we got fan cast here by AJ the Collector, the collecting legend here. He said, if I could fan cast you guys as DC heroes, I'd do ManCave as Superman.
Oh.
Zach Jack Dan as Green Lantern, JB as Cyborg, Jersey as the Flash, and Oleg as Batman.
I take much weight I would lose.
I agree with that assessment.
Yeah,
I
think JB Cyborg is a good one. I don't know why. I think that's a good test.
Yeah.
AJ is the man. AJ
is the man.
AJ always the man.
Yes.
He messaged us the other day. Awesome dude.
I'm just glad I'm the most powerful of all of you. I could toss you all into the sun and be done with it all.
Hey, you still got your weaknesses, though, Superman. Superman.
Yeah, Oleg probably has it. If he's Batman, it's probably in his pocket right now. He has his kryptonite ring in his pocket.
Probably
waiting on me to act up.
Wait for you to step out of lines, I'll punish you.
That's right. That's right. That's awesome. All right, what else we got here? Oh man, Oleg, talk about him.
Oh boy,
talk about him.
Marsha, hopefully you're watching. See
Mr. Fantastic, you have the floor.
I pre-ordered these the second they went up.
Yeah.
These are the LJN inspired Mattel creations, Jake the Snake and Rick Rude. I have them all so far. I'm definitely not stopping now.
That Jake the Snake looks great.
So
they look
wave 2.
great.
What is this considered?
That's wave 3, I guess, right?
Wave 3.
It's wave 3, yeah.
Okay.
Because wave amazing. 1, I think, was just the Sergeant Slaughter.
And then you had
it was the Hogan and Funk. Yeah. And I just love that the packaging is like reminiscent of the LJN and what they're wearing is what they wore in the LJN toys. So
really? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a true throwback.
Ravishing Rick.
Man, those look really good.
Those were two of my favorites back in the day.
That's the pose. When you put them on your shelf, that's the pose right there.
That is the pose.
Yep.
I mean, when you think about it, aside from Ultimate Warrior's match with Hogan, his most famous feud was probably with Rick Rude, I would think.
Yeah. Hey, Fantastic, do you have Jake's signature on anything?
I don't.
So I don't either. I would love to have it, but I guess he's really never been close enough to me.
You know who I'm getting this weekend is Sergeant Slaughter.
Wow.
You're going this weekend?
Yeah, I'm meeting him. I'm meeting Sergeant Slaughter this weekend. Yeah, I'm getting his signature.
Slaughter's great to me. He's a real cool guy. I met him at Retro.
Yeah, he's at the mall that's at near my house.
Nice. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome.
Yep.
Fantastic also picked me up another Kane signature here recently. Which
I did. I still got to send it out. I've been neglectful this week.
Yeah, you're fine, man.
Hey,
long as we got it, I'm good, man. Don't matter when I get it, long as we got it.
Yeah.
So Duke Thomas has been around since 2013.
Okay.
2013. Okay.
My Scorpion is in the in my pile of loot at Big Bad right now. So
yeah, a lot of people still trying to find that figure on the shelves, and I'm not seeing many people. You know, we kind of had that little run where folks found him, and then I've never seen him again.
I've never seen him. I only got him because JP got him for me.
Oh, is that Lizard?
no Scorpion we're talking about here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Scorpion. I'm thinking Lizard.
That's right.
I'm thinking Lizard as well. Yeah, I've not seen Scorpion at all. Yeah,
I've never seen Scorpion. Yeah,
right, neither.
That's right. I got him confused.
Yeah, I think he's fantastic.
That, by the way, is a great looking AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's ultimate there for you. So,
Yep, that's the ultimate.
That's probably the best one they've ever done, which it
Yeah.
should be as an ultimate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Razor Ramon looks incredible.
Oh yes, there he is. Oh,
two versions.
So there, I guess maybe one's going to be like a Chase Ultimate.
Yeah,
We don't
purple
see
one.
that
The
often.
purple one is the Chase.
That's
man.
the one I want. I want
That's
that
the
purple one.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
And I
Put the
ordered
one-
all of them today.
Yeah, that's amazing.
They all went up on Ringside today. I pre-ordered all of them.
Oh, they did go up on Ringside today.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's great is I stopped collecting wrestling.
Wrestling is like one of my favorite things to collect right now.
Well, Marsha gets mad at me every time I bring home a wrestler.
All right, what y'all think about these 40th anniversary re-releases? Pretty much, right?
With the other figures, it only makes sense to do it with Return of the Jedi. So why not?
Yeah, I'm getting one out of that. That's it.
I'll probably get the from the Palpatine
Ewok.
about it. I don't need the rest of them.
So we just got the Palpatine in the archive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this one I would leave on card though. I wouldn't open this one, but yeah, I have the archive Palpatine. Thanks to JB, by the way.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered all of them just
If I would
because I do everything Star Wars, but
Yeah.
Right.
I'm kind of underwhelmed by it because they're all like figures we've seen before.
Yeah,
Well,
just brand.
I mean, there's not a single one that's new to the line.
Is the Chewbacca with the rope around his neck? Is that new?
Like I've never
Yeah,
seen that sculpt.
that's a new sculpt. That's the new
That's what I
sculpt
thought.
because
I did think that was new.
I'm right, Mr.
Oh,
Fantastic.
okay.
I'm right. That's the new one, right? Where because we've never seen him with the chain like he's
Okay.
like he's caged up or anything. I don't think we've seen
Did
that.
he have a
I'm
chain
pretty-
though in Return of the Jedi? Oh yeah, he did at Jabba's.
Yep. Yep.
Jabba's
When
palace, yeah.
when they brought him in, when Leia
Yep.
brought him in.
Yeah.
Yep.
The bib Fortuna, we just got him, right?
Yep.
So that's
Yeah, we just got him.
for that character, some of the, okay, Palpatine, I get it. Chewie, I get it. Stormtroopers, you can never release enough. People are always going to buy those and army build them. But somebody like Bib, I'm just kind of like, a little too soon on that.
Yeah.
Well, at least if you're going to do this type of line, do the A-listers,
And that's
I mean,
why I'm
the
not
thing is,
getting them,
these
yeah.
figures look great on these cards, these
Yeah.
specific cards. So that's the allure.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, but yeah, I'm only getting the Ewok there, Tebow.
Yeah, I want to get me some Ewoks. I need all
I've
three
gotten
of
them
them.
all. I've gotten them all from Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, so there's no stopping now.
Yeah.
I mean, I got $1. I'll send it. Yeah, help you out.
Well, Oleg needs some more things to hang on the walls and stack.
I have no space, nothing.
I'm just glad that Oleg's backdrop today is his man cave and not a door. Like last time.
Well, I was in my office that one time, and
yeah.
Because I mean, my dogs are next to me right now. They're thankfully being quiet, but they don't always tend to be. That's why I was like, all right.
A little nervous about having them on the live stream.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is something, obviously, Power Rangers is my thing, but I'm not, big on these are the Alien Rangers. I don't know anything about these.
Yeah, it's Amazon 5-pack. So
Yeah. There's nothing I can't really offer much on this.
not good.
All right,
But
pass.
I wish they would do a Lightning Collection 5-pack like that. I think that would be an amazing.
For the Power Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, for MMPR. Yeah, just regular MMPR.
I think
This
that's how
right
they
here,
should-
I'm all over. I know.
They
the
should have done all of the MMPR or all of the Power Ranger Lightning Collection as 5-packs. I think.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure me and the geek are on this, all
Oh,
over this.
You already know I need a shout.
Oh yeah.
Have this.
Yeah. And we don't want to pay $350 for the original one. So
350. I don't know where you're looking. That's like a $400 figure.
yeah, it may be $400
350. I would
now.
say that.
Is he up for pre-order yet?
No.
I think he just got announced, right, Cave? Like today or yesterday?
This is all they've really done so far is this picture right here.
Yeah, teasing us.
Yeah. So
I actually might get him. I have a few Mortal Kombat figures, but I might get this one.
I don't think you've said no to anything so far that I've shown off, Mr.
Fantastic. Definitely get him because Shao Kahn.
I have what you
big
call
guys
an
always
impulsive,
go up,
addictive personality. It's bad.
Yeah. The answer to this question is yes. I am
there you go.
Embracing the ways and the haircut of the samurai. My swords are over there on the wall. I just don't bring them to the live stream.
Are they sharpened this time?
They are sharpened.
All right, so I brought these pictures into here for Mr. Century TMC.
I just saw this today, New Dragon.
Oh.
So since he's not here with us, I don't know if any of y'all are interested in these McFarlane Dragons or not.
I'm interested.
That's one thing I'm not interested in.
They look
Cool,
amazing.
though, don't get me wrong.
I have no room for them. They look great though.
Yeah.
They look absolutely fantastic.
I'm definitely having to fight the urge to pick these up and display them with like my 1/18 scale figures, because even though they're still a little small for 1/18, they still would just look amazing in a display like that.
I mean, with toy photography, if you get the smaller figures and you kind of put those in the background, the way you shoot it, it would look, outstanding.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
I hope with these just being, plastic, statues, that they're not that expensive. I don't know the price on these.
I think they're like 49, aren't they? Aren't they kind of around like gallery, like the gallery statues?
I think they're under 50. Yeah, I think
49.99 or something.
39 or 49. Yeah, they're not. They're up there, but they're not. I mean, there's a lot of detail in them.
Yeah, they're well priced for what they are, in my opinion. I think they're like 39, Jim. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
would you like to spend? Let's say 39 to 49 on that, or 39 on a little Jawa. So it's up to you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And of course, my answer is I'll get the Jawa.
Yeah, or get both.
or get both.
All right, ManCave, you shared this one on your channel.
Oh,
yeah, I
man,
saw
that looks amazing right there.
I still have to see that.
I saw it. It was good.
The only problem with SH Figure Arts is they do run kind of small, so they're kind of in. To me, SH is kind of in its own world as far as like scale's concerned. You can't put them with Marvel Legends. You can't put them with Mafex. They're just a little small for all of those. So if you do SH, you kind of have to do SH, and otherwise, your Rock is going to be smaller than your Mafex Mandalorian. So, but it's a great looking figure. You can't deny that.
And McFarlane finally did a great head sculpt on his Black Adam figure.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
He definitely did. The main man, I hope you're doing well, bud. I hope you're healing up. Main man is having some sickness related stuff on his Instagram, so I hope he's doing well and getting well. But yeah, this actually probably McFarlane, that was probably his best like movie head sculpt that he'd done yet, was on Black Adam.
And then Shazam, now that they've shown him off, looks great too. So I think he's finally heard us, and he's fixing it.
His Henry Cavill Superman wasn't bad.
It was decent.
It was okay.
It was decent. Definitely better than his Batman.
Well, they didn't get the likeness to Affleck. That's why.
Oh, is that why? You could tell. It sure didn't look like him.
Yeah.
All right, JB, I got a question for you.
Answer. Yeah.
Explain it.
Explain what?
Your new logo.
Well, you got Sentries up there, so his is awesome. I just wanted to get a change, and I was just messing around, and I looked on YouTube and just with different logos, and so I'm going to ask anybody, what does that look like to anybody?
I thought Mars Attacks when I first saw it.
Yeah, Mars Attacks.
That's what I thought.
There it is. And then as I'm just going through it, and Mars Attacks is one of my favorite movies. And when you think about Mars Attacks, it's a odd movie. It's out of nowhere. It has so much going on. It's a retro feel to it. It's got a lot of high class actors in it. And I'm thinking that's kind of me before I met everybody. So that kind of fits me. That's my style. It's just retro movies, classics, vintage, and it's I'm not saying I'm surprisingly good. It's just surprisingly a lot going on in that movie. And you can see in my room here, and of course all my hunts and what I do. I think it fits my personality a lot better than me hanging out with Mando. So, but thanks for putting that up there. That is me. That is the new logo for now.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm not
Look
sure
up.
if my buddy, the Bite-Sized Geek, is in the chat still. He was earlier.
Yeah.
But he and I are actually working on a logo for me. He's actually helping me design my logo.
Oh, really?
A teardown, basically. And I haven't shown you guys or even I don't think I told you. I think I told Century about it, but I don't think I told the rest of you guys. But I have a couple of things he's been sending me, and we're working on. He's on to something really good, but maybe hopefully in the new year we'll kind of put that out, because I've been wanting to change my thing for probably when I started the channel, because I just kind of get over mine just to get the YouTube channel going. So
well, Jersey, as I'm looking through different logos, different things, things that inspire, of course, you kind of help inspire the name, the trunk, and all that stuff. So I was looking for car trunks. I was looking for other things to put on there, but
car trunk.
I think only the 5 or 6 of us really would understand what we're talking about. And just go there. So what's in the trunk?
The trunk is legendary, man. What's in the trunk? I have to know.
I mean, it's legendary.
So yeah, do you guys see any of these logos? That's our guys. So make sure you click on their channels. And
I appreciate that, Zach.
all of those guys.
It's very colorful. I love the red and the use of the red and the green and the logo. And I like the alien, of course, because he said
you got to make it peppery. You got to make it pop. Make it peppery. Make it pop.
The green makes it pop in the eyes, especially like the outline of the alien and everything.
Yeah. But I mean, are any of you guys Mars Attacks fans, or have you seen the movie?
I like the movie.
I've seen it once.
The movie's really good for what it is.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like really, really out there. So kind of fits.
All right.
Feathers, it's going to be Star Wars related, most likely. We've got a couple different things that we're looking at, but probably mainly going towards Star Wars, but maybe like a mishmash of everything I like: Star Wars, Mortal Kombat.
That's kind of what ManCave did with his.
I think it should be you in a Flash outfit, since AJ called you out as being the Flash.
Bite Size, are you still here? Get on that. I'll pay you for it.
Yeah, Bite Size, good dude. Go follow Bite Size. He's awesome.
Just don't make me a fat Flash. Make me, good looking Flash. Don't make me.
No. That's the thing. Is it can't be different. It's got to be you with a beard and everything.
It's true. Just don't give me love handles. That's all I ask.
All right, AJ. I see that comment, AJ. I'll send you some stuff, man. I'll send you some stuff.
What did you guys think about our Build-A-Figure selection this year, 2022?
Terrible.
I literally picked up one Build-A-Figure.
Same for me. Bone breaker.
I picked up 2 because 2 had primarily MCU, and I'm stopped. I stopped. If I see something that I want to build, I'm going to build it. I really want the Conchu, but I'm not going to get all the figures to build a Conchu. Same thing for the Ultron. No, I just can't. It's too expensive.
I don't think any of these figures, to be quite honest.
Is this right here is literally all the this is the list of the Build-A-Figures we got in 2022?
That's it.
This is rough.
Mm.
Give us comments over there, guys. Are we way off by thinking this was not a good Build-A-Figure year? I'd be interested to know kind of what the masses think on this, but in my opinion, this is it'd be funny to see 2021, 2020 as well, and just see, is this the weakest year? It's the weakest year I can remember.
It's the least amount they've ever done, because the waves that they put out were like vintage waves instead, or no Build-A-Figure at all, so
okay, right.
Usually we'd have like 11, 12 Build-A-Figures. This time we had 7.
Yeah.
And only 2 of them were comic.
Do we think are they possibly trying to get away from Build-A-Figures and go to more deluxe? Go to deluxe figures versus Build-A-Figures. I mean, they can charge $49.99 for a deluxe figure, and charge us the same price for figures that don't have a Build-A-Figure piece as the ones that do have a Build-A-Figure piece.
Well, so to me, any of these could have fit in a package by themselves as a general release.
Yeah.
Conchu.
Yeah. Conchu could have, because when you think of Surtur from the Infinity Saga, the Surtur, the 13, 14, they could box him up just the same as that. So
look what they did. Look what they did with golly, what's his name now?
Mojo Modoc? What?
Turbo Man?
Modoc. It just put them in there in pieces, and we'll put them together.
That's
I mean, you can't see them in the box anymore. There's no display window, so
My only problem is they're not going to drop the prices if they take the Build-A-Figure pieces away from us.
No, well, they don't anyways. I mean, look at our retro carded figures. You get a pair of hands, and it's the same price as a figure with a Build-A-Figure piece and a pair of hands.
Yep.
You know?
So I have to say, I do like the Khonshu. To me, it could go either way. It could go comic as well.
Yeah. I like the figure. I think it looks really cool. Yeah. But I cannot justify getting all those other figures to build him, because I seen the wave at Gamers Alley last time I was up in Charlotte. And, you know, me and Marsha were talking. I was like, no, let me grab this. Let me grab this. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to pass.
What's up, RL? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Comics
yeah,
1017,
RL.
I'm definitely looking forward to the Puff Adder getting another member of the Serpent Society. And that whole wave looks good, too, for next year.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I think next year looks like a big year for Legends. Well, I'm kind of excited about some of the stuff they've got coming.
Yeah, the Blob and the Ronin are my two big ones I'm looking forward to.
Random. I'm excited about Random. I need a Strife. I loved Strife growing up, so it's good to get him. That's like that TRU at Toys R Us exclusive, you know, is like $120 figure. You know, so it'll be nice to
Not
get him.
anymore.
No, it'll be going down. That's true. It will be going down.
Look, ManCave, look at our guy. There you go.
Yeah.
Our guy, Mr. Chris Baez.
Cruz? He's not wrong.
He's about to give up. Oh, no.
I'm with you,
man. We don't want quitters.
Well, but you know what? I keep hearing this. I keep hearing this so often, man. And I think all of us probably here in this room, any of us that collect the Marvel Legends, we've become very selective. Zach Jack Dan, who was almost a completionist outside of MCU, has almost taken the same stance I'm taking, where he's just basically picking and choosing one here, one there. You know, so yeah, I mean, I'm a little worried about the line. You know, and I sent you guys in our group text when Hasbro did their earnings call, their earnings release, their last one. They discussed the properties that they were going to really put focus into. Marvel Legends was not part of that.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
They did not discuss Marvel Legends. So I'm a little worried about Legends. And I don't know, you guys can give me your opinion. Y'all can drop opinions in the comments. Could this be kind of the beginning of the end, to where we actually see another company get to come in,
when you talk about that, you're talking about, you didn't hear anything about Marvel Legends, you didn't hear anything about Star Wars, you didn't hear anything about G.I. Joe.
Right.
I know there's three. And those are like their biggest ones.
That's right.
If they're truly getting rid of those three, or they don't want to focus on that, they're just going to lose so much money, especially with the Star Wars. And even now the Joes, because the Joes have been pretty good lately.
Well, I think it goes back to, and I think I said this in our text messaging as well, those are really more focused on the adult collectors. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of kids out there at this point.
Kids wouldn't even know what Joe Classified is, honestly. They wouldn't even know who these characters are.
Right. They're just not. You know, I've got nephews and stuff, and, you know, yes, they do like Marvel Legends, but G.I. Joes they could care less about. I mean, that's just not stuff that they have any connection to. And, you know, we're a very small group of people, the collectors, in comparison to kids. So when you're talking about, you know, the My Little Ponies and the Barbies and they're selling so many more of that than they're selling of a Marvel Legend that it ain't even funny. You know?
Yeah.
So
I can't remember who I heard it from. I was watching something. You know, when you think about Joe's, there hasn't been anything out there to advertise Joe's other than just whatever you might see on the shelf. There's no movies out there. You know, it's not MCU. It's not animated. It's not. It's just it's there, and we know it's there. But go back to the 70s, how Star Wars really started it all. It's like, here's a movie. You know, here are some figures that you'll get in the mail. And then all of a sudden, it just, boom, we're into what we are today. But with Joe's, it was there with the cartoons, a little bit of the gaming, and then it's stagnant. So we need something
JB,
to push that out.
I think they were hoping for Snake Eyes to kind of help kick it off.
Right.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
And you know, looking at some interviews with Mr. Hama, I think he actually, you know, he did a lot of that, you know, input into that movie, if I'm not mistaken. So
I didn't think that was a terrible movie.
It wasn't terrible. I don't know. There was just something about it.
probably
didn't
not
finish
playing
it.
too hard over something that shouldn't have taken much of a thought process, you know?
Yeah.
Jack Dan, take this question here.
Anyone ever think we may see a Frost Giant, which we had in Marvel Universe one time, was a good giant, or at least a few more classic Thor characters like Curse and Mangog? I'd love to see a Mangog. The Thor shelf is kind of empty with their characters. I mean, you got the Warriors 3, you got the, they did an Odin Build-A-Figure. I didn't like it very much. He's gone. I sold all of my Thor shelf except for Thor and Loki, and I do still have.
Do some hand gestures here. It'll help us know kind of what you're talking about.
I do still have Ulik, which is a new one, and I have Malekith still from my Thor shelf. So, but I got rid of everything else that I had.
Don't bust on Dan's hand signals. He's an honorary Southern Italian.
It was hilarious yesterday. I had to literally clip the moment out just so I could watch it 10 times in a row.
So I gotta know. So, are you guys talking about his collection tour, room tour video? Is that I haven't even had a chance to really finish that yet.
Go watch it early on in the video. Watch it and just follow his hand motion. There's just a lot of hand movement, pointing, all kinds of stuff going on.
I will definitely do that now.
I actually didn't pick up on that. I really enjoyed his room tour video, actually.
Thank you.
I did. I completely enjoyed it, but it doesn't. I got as much enjoyment out of all the motions with the hands as I did the tour itself.
I'm still, hoping one day I'll see ManCave and Jersey and JB do a room tour.
Actually, if you want to see ManCaves, I kind of did a little room tour of his.
It's changed totally.
But it's changed. So it changed soon as we left.
AJ brings up a good point here because this is an argument I've had for the last couple of years. Kids don't want toys anymore, unfortunately. That's why you're seeing.
True. That's good.
Kids want iPhones. They want the newest thing. They don't want a figure. That's not their thing. That's not what they're raised on, unfortunately. And not to get too deep, it's a parental thing. It's your own fault as a parent for doing that to your kid, in my opinion. But
wait, maybe it's our parents' fault that they gave us toys, and we're in this position now.
That's right.
Here's a general worry that I have, where we're probably the last generation that's interested in this stuff.
Yeah.
And I have a ton of stuff, as do you guys. When I die someday, I don't want it all left to my daughter and for her to be like, what am I going to do with this crap?
I thought you were leaving it to me.
So listen, I'm going to outlast you, so don't worry.
Oh, you going to live longer than I am? Okay.
Remember,
make sure I'm in your will too, Uncle Stick.
I can drive up.
But
find me a tractor trailer. I can drive it up there.
I mean, my tentative plan is to just when I retire is to start, kind of selling everything and just putting the money aside for my daughter someday. But is it even going to be worth anything at that point in 20, 25 years? Is anyone going to care?
Change is constant.
Yeah.
No.
Only thing constant is change.
Hey, so Flame Master said something about the economy slowing collectors down from, which is in turn causing them to cut back on new toys that collectors like.
Yeah,
it's not the toy company necessarily, because they're trying to put out new stuff that has never been seen. Like, for example, with the Marvel Legends right here, we're looking at. We've never seen any of these before.
I think it's a lot of price.
That was a good thing.
Not helping.
But yeah, that price hike is killing us as collectors. So
yeah,
right.
Making us not
pay so much for these figures. I'm not paying almost $30 for just a figure with nothing in the package. Why am I paying $30 for that? I'd rather buy something vintage for that price.
Yeah. Well, for example, the Super 7 Ultimates Optimus Prime, I think it just went on sale for $21 on Entertainment Earth during
sale,
Entertainment Earth, and they had some pretty good sales. Yeah,
their closeout deals are no joke, man. I got a couple figures added because of that, with my Super 7s that I was missing turtle wise.
Yep. Here's an interesting
28, and you can't beat that.
This is an interesting thought here. The NFT market. Now that's an interesting thought, and that is something that the newer generations are much more up on than we are.
I have no clue. I don't pay attention.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, well,
I had an idea, but I couldn't tell you.
It stands for not for true collectors. That's what. Yeah, I said it. I have no idea,
Not
no
wrong.
idea what NFT is. But you guys are all it's all NFT. That's a great point.
AJ, stop! You're not getting Uncle Fantastic's collection. It's going to me, his dear nephew.
Man,
Don't make
We
me
got
come
it,
out to
like-
California, AJ.
all the
You guys
dibs
are gonna
over
have to
there in the
wrestle for
comments.
it.
I want,
Ooh.
everybody's trying to get dibs on Oleg's collection there.
So of all the
Listen, I ain't
waves
going
this
anywhere for
year,
a long time. So
of all the Build-A-Figure waves this year, we just looked at the Build-A-Figures themselves. What about the waves? Did y'all have a specific wave that you looked at that you were like, oh gosh, this wave I had to get?
Yeah, and I regret it every day.
No.
I think I bought like 2 figures out of this
I'm going to
entire.
say you're talking about the Thor wave.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. The Thor wave and the Doctor Strange wave. I got so geeked up on it. Then it's just like, what am I doing? And especially now when you see them on clearance for like -$5, it's like, oh, I could have just waited. But okay, going back to the Moon Knight wave again, MCU. I stopped myself at She-Hulk, and it looks good, and I saw a lot of reviews on it. But at the same time, the show kind of put me off of getting that figure. The Moon Knight figures look good. Hawkeye was back and forth. I am going to get me a Kate Bishop Marsha, so I just waiting for it to come back through my wave. But I just stopped. Now when you start talking about the zombies, I'm going to try to pick up the Iron Man zombie, and then the Scarlet Witch zombie, and then going to my boy Randall Park. He's my guy. He's a lot of the Asian American community. We love that guy. We look, we're like, yeah, we have representation, and they mess his figure up. It's like, who is that dude? So, yeah.
I just counted up out of, I think it's 47 figures. I got 14 of them.
I got 2.
I got the Black Panther and the his soldier there. Out of the recent ones, like I said, I'm going to get the zombies. And that's about it. That's where it ends.
Hey, this is me. I was a Marvel Legends collector. I only got 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think I picked up 2 of those.
Yeah.
And they're both from the
People
X-Men.
and Despair were the only 2 I got.
They're both from the X-Men wave.
Are any of you guys getting the Moon Knight?
I like
actually
those Moon
just
Knights,
picked
but
up-
I'm not. No.
Yeah,
I actually just picked up the Moon Knight one.
Yeah.
it looks
actually got-
amazing. I mean, it just kept staring at me at Gamers. I just
It's
looked
got
at
a lot of detail.
Yeah, it looks good. There you go. RL's right.
All
And
right.
the sad
AJ,
thing is about that likeness, you can't
Thanks
even
for hanging
tell
out, bro.
because all it is
All right,
a
have a good night,
picture.
man.
Take care, AJ.
Peace out.
You hear me, JB?
What was that, buddy?
You can't even tell because all you got is a picture. You can't even look at the actual figure.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they did better once they actually got him in plastic form.
Interesting. All right, what we
Yeah.
got next?
I can't remember which figure it was, but which figure had a completely different picture. It was the Gore, which was what, Amazon?
Oh yeah, the Gore.
Completely different picture on the box than what was in it. So
Yeah. I think they had it looking pinless, and there's some different stuff they had going on with it that wasn't accurate.
All right, what about DC? Did y'all?
Woo!
Man, that's nice.
That's
I ended up-
nice.
I ended up just
That's
buying
very
the
nice.
horse off eBay.
I
anyone-
actually got 2.
Yeah.
I ended up with 2 of those actually.
I got 3
ended
of
up-
them.
I have the horse and I got the Solomon Grundy.
I got the horse and I wanted the Starro, but I stopped myself.
So I got that whole Crime Syndicate and the Starro, and it looks amazing.
Zach,
that-
again, you didn't get a Trisus?
Oh yeah, we got the Blackest Night, both of us, didn't we?
Okay.
And then I got the Grundy too. So I'm disappointed with the Grundy just because he's not as big as I hoped, but he still looks
Yeah,
amazing.
he should be bigger. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Now that Solomon Grundy, is that the one from the new Arkham City wave that came out?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found any of those figures yet. I need them all because I want to.
Actually, those the figures are pretty good.
Yeah, I want to get all of
Yeah.
them. Arkham's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite things. So
And that's
They're
the
not
thing
as
is
good
what-
as the older ones, but they weren't bad.
now you don't think? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Chris
we
is
was
right.
talking
Chris is
about
right.
Andor earlier, and the fact that it was just kind of a random show to choose, random character to choose. Well, they're about to do the same thing with the MCU and Disney Plus because we're getting the Agatha show, we're getting the what's the spinoff from is it Echo? Echo spinning off from the Hawkeye show. So you just get these random like nobody characters, and maybe it's because there's not a lot of money in it or something.
They're just beating these properties until just like get everything out of them.
Well, that's what I'm getting at too, though. It's like, how many times can you? I'm just saying, Spider-Man. How many times can you keep repeating Spider-Man, 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 or Batman, 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 Superman, Superman? So, I like the idea of trying to step out, trying to develop something new and different. I mean, look at Mandalorian. There was never a Mandalorian up until we saw the Mandalorian, and the same thing with Grogu. And is everybody trying to be like that? Probably, but a lot of them are missing. They're not hitting it like that.
The RL, the Grundy's smaller than Bane.
Yeah.
That Bane I got to get to. I haven't even seen it. Yeah, actually, he's not even out yet.
He's a great Bane. He's great.
Oh, so he is out. Okay. Yeah, I haven't.
Well, Bane's been out. Yeah.
ManCave, put this. Zoom in on this.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Oh, okay. There they are.
Bear with me just a minute
I can
here.
barely, yeah, there we go. Tiny.
Let's see if we can.
That's a man bun.
Well, heck, that's zoomed in on me.
Yeah,
on me.
you need a samurai sword or something.
I don't know how we.
You need a Hattori Hanzo sword.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, that's crazy.
Smaller.
Oh man,
Really?
that is so wrong. Solomon Grundy was so big in the video game that he could literally like pick Batman up in his hand.
Just have Bane.
Same with Killer Croc.
Right
Killer
now.
Croc's actually small too in that form. He's supposed to be big as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, he looks great, but no, he's too small.
I will say
I love that Bane.
Bane is amazing.
Yeah, I got to get him, man. I haven't seen him around my way yet.
Yeah.
I put the Bane with that McFarlane Batman from Batman Year 2.
Mm-hmm.
And, with him breaking the bat, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks good. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, $50. Nah,
Yeah,
So here's the waves to end up building those. So like the Endless Winter, to me, that was kind of a crazy wave to get the Frost King or whatever his name was.
I gotta say, I think McFarlane, like the DC figures, are way better than the Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah, for way cheap too.
He's gotten better with them. I have to agree there. He's really been banging it out lately.
And they're great looking figures.
Yeah.
Hey JB, the horse wave, you got all them right?
Yes, sir.
So what do you think about those? They look good to you?
They look good. I definitely like the Batman. The Batman in that looks amazing. And that horse, I actually have the horse with my G.I. Joes, actually. It's kind of weird. But, I mean, it was one of the things. It's like, ooh, I get to build a horse. I called it, in my videos, I get to build the Mr. Red Wave. And the characters that come with it, the Superman, Joker, the Batman, and the Robin, they all look good together. I really do. That Batman, though, is probably the one out of that group that I really like the most.
So, like, I have no love for the Dark Knight's Metal or whatever it's called because I haven't been reading with that stuff. So that Flash stuff down at the bottom, I don't know anything about that. Yeah. But it's cool that McFarlane is doing like a mixture of what Mattel's DC Multiverse and DC Direct was doing all together. He's having to do all those licenses together, so he has to get the offshoots that DC Direct did. Plus, he has to do the basic figures now. Finally, that he's showing a lot of now too. So
yeah,
he's hitting it all.
I'm glad that he's not, when he really first started just putting out Batmans. It's just Batman, Batman, Batman. Which again, like he said it though many times, how many Batmans can you have? You could have a million of them, and it's all great. But it's good that reaching out into these, these other avenues. It looks good. I love McFarlane.
Well, there's 6 right here technically. So
the from the Solomon Grundy wave, the Penguin figure is incredible. It might be the best figure out of them all.
I wouldn't know.
Really?
I haven't found them yet.
Yeah, he's so good looking.
So William Thorg, to answer this question, mostly Oleg is the only one that I think keeps them in the package nowadays. Mr. Fantastic.
I keep probably about 80% of stuff in the package.
Yeah. Now, you see behind JB, he's got a whole wall of stuff on the car too.
Right. And then to my left, though, is all my stuff broken out. A lot of the stuff on the left, I'm going to keep on card just for a little bit. But, it's a mixture right now just because some of the recent stuff, a lot of my character cards that I've had up there that's where I started, guys. If you guys don't know, that's where I really started. And then, of course, some Star Wars and things like that. So, the ones that look good on card for a little while, we'll keep them on card. And then, of course, I'm continuing to work on that, continuing to work on my Bad Gangsters Cantina over there. So, it's fun. It's fun.
Cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, room tour is, I have to do it before Christmas, whether it's ready or not, and it's not really, a room tour. It's like, well, it is. It's like, what's in the trunk? It's like, man, everything's in the trunk to include pops.
I don't mind keeping figures in box per se, but just for room sake, it's just easier to take them out.
Oh yeah. Like to play with them.
To play with them, yeah, to pose them.
It's just a close up of Oleg. I figured since we were doing close, everybody's had a close up except for Fantastic, so I figured we would just look at him closely for just a moment.
Fantastic, so lovely.
So
I don't know what's up with that. It's a little creepy.
Can I ask you, Oleg? Can I ask you about the 3.75 GI Joes behind you? Do you got the whole wave of those?
No.
Over your left shoulder?
I have some of the 25th anniversary ones, and then I have some from the Walmart wave that came out, like, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago.
That's what I was asking. Do you have that complete run? Yeah. Do any of you guys have that? The whole run of that? So I'm the only one then. But at the same time,
generally, and this goes for everything. I don't usually go for complete runs. I just get whatever figures I like.
It depends on a wave for me, like for example, that McFarlane Arkham City line, I want every figure,
Yeah. And that's insane. That's why I ended up with the entire Dark Knight Returns and Arkham City line. I wanted all of them, and I ended up getting the Build-A-Figure, but that wasn't because I was going for the Build-A-Figure. I just wanted all those figures.
David, I was kicking myself every day whenever I saw my DC Direct Blackest Night figures because those things were so good.
Oh, yeah.
And now that Todd's putting them back out again, I hope he keeps on going with them.
And they look great. They're some of the best. To me, they're some of the best ones he's done.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't seen them my way yet. My area's starting to suck, man. I need to move. I need to leave New Jersey. I'm not getting I'm not getting any figures anymore.
There's a great place here. There's a great place in the Carolinas, I know of.
Dude, trust me, I've been thinking about it. I'm coming down south at some point. I don't know where, but I'm coming.
Can y'all believe Todd has put out this many mega scale figures this year?
So what? Let's go back down the list again. Zach, man, you start us off. What's your favorite figure here?
I'm going to have to say Bane.
Jersey.
So, like I just said, I'm a big Arkham guy. I want to say Killer Croc, but I don't have him, so I can't really. I don't think that's a fair assessment. Same with the Bane. Thanks to JB, I have the Man-Bat, which I would say is probably taking the lead. Although that Titan Joker, I know ManCave, I know you and I have discussed it in the past. You like the original one, and unfortunately, I don't have that one, so I can't.
Right back here behind me.
What's that?
I have him right back here. Back here is actually behind me is my DC Direct DC.
Like I will admit, I think that one might have some advantages over the. I'm looking over on mine right now. Like I do love this figure. I think it's really well done. But maybe you're right. Maybe that one is superior. But I would say if I had to pick between that and the Man-Bat, definitely that Man-Bat. Again, thanks to JB for sending that my way. But that figure is just incredibly detailed. Like just everything, just from the detail in the wings to the rips, like on his pants with the fur coming through. Freaking amazing figure.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
The Bane.
Yeah,
definitely.
I want that Bane.
I don't know. I mean, Mongo looks pretty cool, but I don't have him yet. So I'm going to get him, but without.
Now, is that a true classic Mongol? It's a little off from the classic, right?
It's a little off, but it's close.
Yeah,
it's close.
What do you think?
If I remember, I think his entire suit is purple. I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would go with even though I haven't seen him in store anywhere yet, I would go with the Bane. And if I see him, I'll probably pick him up just to kind of, like we always say, the A-listers, you got to put him in there kind of just over over that DC shelf or something like that. So I would say Bane.
JB, I
ManCave.
might do it, but I might need you to pick them Bane. Find them. Like I legit haven't seen him, the Killer Croc, any of those around my way.
I see him every day, man. I'll go out tomorrow and get him.
Which one? Wait, which one do you see, the Croc or the Bane?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen the Bane yet. I've seen Killer Croc.
Oh, okay.
Many times. Yeah.
Well, I'll just have to make another bill with you then.
There you go.
ManCave, what you got?
Hey, don't forget, you got a tab running with me too, there, buddy.
Well, yeah, you stay here. Don't you make me go? I'll come up there.
Yeah.
Remember, I was supposed to come up this weekend, but I got my training this weekend.
Don't pay JB anything. Pay
Awesome.
me first. You got to square with me first, buddy.
ManCave, did you have one?
I don't want to do, by the way, but I have to.
Yeah, I would have to say for me it would be between probably Bane and Necron. I have not got my hands yet on Necron, but I absolutely
Necron looks amazing.
I love that Necron figure, but
Yeah.
I have Bane in hand, so I can definitely say it's an awesome figure. But I'm hoping to be able to find that Necron out here pretty
That
soon.
Necron is
I like the 4 feathers comment right there at the bottom.
What if Feather says my man right there?
It's funny. That's pretty good. I mean, there's detail in it, but I mean, ManCave,
Actually, Sabak is actually a really good figure.
Yeah,
They're all great.
Yeah.
but ManCave, didn't you do a review on Clayface?
I don't think I did.
No.
I can't remember if I did.
Or maybe we talked about a review or
I
something.
think I probably
Yeah,
talked
that's what
about
it was.
doing it. I just
Yeah.
never got around to
I want to
it.
get the Clayface. I haven't had the desire. I don't want to pay the price for him. I want to be cheap and wait till he goes down to like $20, and I'll get him.
I think he looks good. I don't have a problem with
don't
Clayface.
love him enough to want him, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I recently watched our other buddy Kent Poole. I watched his last hunt video, and he kind of talked about it. It's like playing the long game, and that's where I am at right now, because the stores are getting flooded with the stuff that we haven't been seeing, and then at the same time, we could play the long game. These prices are just so up there. It's like, for me, I canceled a lot of my pre-orders. And I'm just going on to the store, waiting for maybe a buy one, get one, or maybe a 10% off here and there. Because if they're going to keep raising those prices, I think a lot of us are going to just start slowing down and waiting.
Well, I'll tell you guys something I'm noticing too in relation to that same conversation is places like Entertainment Earth are really running a lot of sales on this type stuff. So, like you said, if you wait, I'm noticing that a lot of these figures aren't selling out like they used to.
Yeah.
And you start seeing discounts at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. And also, if you use the code ManCave at Entertainment Earth, you get 10% off plus free shipping.
Just don't use ManCave now.
Yeah.
Let them suffer.
But you actually get 10. You really do get 10% even off the sale price. So it can add up, But but seriously, I mean, I think JB's onto something there. Being patient, I did exactly what JB is doing. A lot of the figures that I love and I know I have to have, I leave on pre-order.
Yeah.
But the figures that I just want, and I'm like, I don't have to have that thing day one. I've removed my pre-order, and I'm just going to wait on a sale, either in store or wait on BBTS or EE to put them up on sale.
Yeah,
JB's point, that's what I was talking about earlier about like everything's going. Target likes a clearance like really quick anymore. So again, you wait less than 3 months, you can probably get these for $10, $15.
Well, you know what? I have a really good example right now that I can tell you. I just did it 2 days ago. Super 7 Ultimates, the Ultimates line.
Yeah.
I'm a completionist on that. The last couple waves I've noticed they're not selling out. They stay in stock at the big box or at the online retailers for plenty of time. So I waited on Ray Fillet and a couple of the other figures.
Nice.
And I have not paid more than $38 for
and that's amazing.
Any figure from the last 2 waves for Super 7 Ultimate.
Those figures are worth that.
I actually did the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to Entertainment Earth through my own my own promo code in there, got 10% off the $38, got free shipping.
So you can still do that if you're a partner with them. You can use your own promo code.
Still use my own promo code.
Oh, I gotta sign up now. Hey, BBTS, what's up?
And I have to say, those are probably 3 Slash, Leatherhead, and Ray Fillet are 3 of my top 10 of the year.
Yep. So all
Yep.
3 of those that you just listed, I got for right around $35 a piece off Entertainment Earth with my discount and the sale. So it just it pained me to wait because I couldn't get in there, get them early, do my reviews because I'm just now they're just now starting to roll in, but I saved $20 a figure.
Right.
There's
There's someone in our chat that likes discounts also. If you guys want to check that real quick and delete that.
The porn solicitor.
I think they're already missing. I think somebody took them out of our regular chat.
They need to block that one.
So yeah, Dorkside Toys, man. I used to use them a lot, and they're gone now, man. Looks like they're going out of business.
Shameless. It is definitely shameless, Groove. It is
shameless.
shameless.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Guys too, right? Helps you guys too.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
That's right. There you go. See right here, comics doing the same thing I did. It's just, to me, it's like I said, I hate not getting it day one. It is tough for me because I need that instant gratification. I want it in my mailbox day one. But man, like I said, when you're talking, these figures to me, they're about $35 to $40 figures. They charge $55 for them. Wait a couple months, they'll go on sale.
Yeah, going back, again, not just for us collecting, toys and collectibles, but when Marsha and I first got together, we would collect movies. Every paycheck we'd go out and we'd find a movie. But kind of the thing was, it was a movie, but we had to either get it at sale or a discount. You know what I'm saying? You play patient. You see something you want together, you go out. It's like, all right, let's go get this movie, and boom, there it is. But what's a week or two for it to go on sale, and that's where I'm at right now with all this stuff. Most of it.
That Slash figure is amazing.
It is. I think I have it right here. Let me grab it.
Cave, you plan on doing any reviews on them Super 7s? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing a Slash or a Ray Fillet.
Boom. Look at this right here. I think this is the figure that everybody is talking about right here.
It's awesome.
It's incredible.
We saw that. I think I saw that at.
I still got to open mine up. Mine's still in the box. I got to pop them open.
I just opened mine like last week, and man,
I have about 7 Super 7 figures that I still have to open up because I can't figure out exactly where to put them.
Yeah, I can't fathom why you would have problems with that.
No,
I know it's shocking.
Not one.
But that is, I think that is my favorite line as well, which also hurts me to have to wait. On them to go on sale, being that it's probably my favorite line out there. But
yeah,
it's actually one of my favorite lines out there right now is the one we have up on the screen right now.
Yeah, so this is this year's releases. What y'all think about that? That's a lot of figures for 2022.
I so wish I could have got my hands on that 2-pack right there.
Yeah,
did anybody here get that?
I got it.
Oh man,
I think we'll get the Skeletor again here soon. I mean, they did the He-Man for the 40th. I'm sure we'll see Skeletor by himself too.
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm just kind of waiting on that to come out. I love out of that though. I think my favorite is probably the Beast Man. Love that.
Beast Man is awesome. When I looked at that shelf, that's the number one.
The He-Man, the 40th He-Man is an incredible figure.
Yeah.
Those two are my top two.
He-Man.
Then Hordax.
I mean, he's comparable to the Motu Classics He-Man, and that's what $150 figure, and you can get that for $20 now. Same with the Trap Jaw.
Whoa. What I like about
the Trap Jaw was okay, but I definitely would rather have the Motu Classics Trap Jaw versus this one.
Yes, but the biggest issue with Trap Jaw is the actual jaw.
Yeah,
and I still haven't picked up.
He's a really good looking Trap Jaw though.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for him to go on clearance.
He will.
I'm not. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
But the She-Ra's good too.
She-Ra's great. Hordak is great.
They're all great.
Yeah.
It's a great line. I feel like it's not getting enough attention.
Well, and you talking about the G.I. Joe a minute ago, how they threw those on the shelves and kids were like, well, I don't get this. Versus this, you got a Netflix show that kind of tie people, 2 different Netflix shows that tie people to this line now.
Yep.
Plus, supposedly we're going to get a new movie sometime. Yeah, I'd love to see Whiplash too.
It's actually going to be a Netflix movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
King Grayskull, I don't know why that hadn't gone on clearance yet, because it has been just sitting there, just stacks of them things sitting
It's
there.
a good figure. The cape and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good figure.
but it's the new Lando. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that one Lando will never go on sale or clearance. At least, well, not on. He goes on sale. It's just I don't think he'll ever get cleared out. Everybody needs a Lando.
Here's a good question. What about MTU Origins? Anyone going for Camo Con tomorrow?
Yes, if
Definitely.
if
Somebody
on the
better
road to-
remind Century then.
no, I think he put
He
it
probably
out on his. He put it out on his channel. That's
Yeah,
how
I
I
was
knew.
gonna say,
About it.
I'm betting he's on that.
Yeah, that's like
I'm gonna
favorite thing
I'm
going.
gonna try to get it. Marsha, you're gonna have to drive when we're on the road. I'm gonna try to pre-order that.
Trap, hey, any of those figures right there for $15 is absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He can't go
is a
wrong with that.
massive steal.
Yes, that's a good. Yeah.
Flame Master says it's hard to be patient with the instant gratification society we have now. I commend y'all's patience. I do too, because I can't do it.
Flame Master.
Well,
man.
let's go. Yeah, Flame Master. Let me see. We could say it, but that doesn't mean that we all do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where I am not patient, and it
No.
actually it comes back to
No.
bite me. You know,
No,
typically for me, when I go and buy a figure that has been out for a while and it's got that premium price now, and I go out and buy it for $100-$150, that's when the company re-releases it. That's happened like 5 times to me, literally. You know. So,
Damien, I'd love to see a new Scorpio too. They haven't announced her yet. Only other Horde member they've announced for the Masterverse is the Shadow Weaver.
Has that King Randor popped up yet anywhere?
This one?
Yeah.
Right here, Origins. JB, I think you saw that in Needless, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I saw that at Needless. I don't know if I saw King Randor, but I definitely saw the
Trooper.
What's the? I saw Whiplash, that trap. Definitely the Whiplash, and what's the guy on the right? What's his name? From the Sunman.
Digitino.
Yeah, Digitino. Yeah. So I saw both of those at Needless. So last time I saw you guys. So, yeah, I've seen those out there. They look great. I didn't pick them up. I'm just gonna wait my time to see them again and grab them. But yeah, they look good. I didn't pick up anything from the Sunman wave, just because there's no connection with that.
I agree.
You know, I mean, they look great. I just not for me.
Yeah, I think for me, you know, Sorceress Jitsu, Buzz Off, Clawful, Horde Trooper, Anti-Eternia. I mean, there's a lot. Whiplash, Randor, Antenna.
Yeah.
And then even those deluxe ones down there, those are all great.
Yeah.
But that trap jaw, I love the extra, the odd color trap jaw there.
See, I don't even remember that. I don't remember that.
That was like the comic colors, right?
Oh.
I think Stratos was 2 comic colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That new 2-Bad is awesome as well. Yeah, for Masterverse, it looks awesome. That's definitely going to be.
Looking forward to seeing that one. Yeah, Masterverse, like going back to Chris's comment, yeah, Masterverse is, it's pretty good stuff. Really enjoy it.
Where is Kent? We need to bring Kent in.
Saw these guys live and cracking.
Kent Pool, what is going on?
Kent Pool.
Kent, your last hunt video, Kent, you're 100%. I've left a comment. You were right, man, about playing the long game on these things, and also, because going back to the whole waiting long game, going back 2 years to the Vipers, where Kent mentioned it in his video, where if he would have picked up those Vipers, he would have just been blasted all over the place for army building Vipers.
Well, now he's now sold up all those Joes.
Well, right. That's what, and he brought that up, and we're at the point now where I ran into a wave of bats and Vipers and Outbacks at a couple of my targets in the area sitting there. So that's a good thing, I think. And at the same time, we don't have to pay those, secondary prices like, $33,000 for a major blood or anything like that. So yeah. I think it's a good thing.
Major blood. Remember when that figure was impossible to find?
Yeah.
Good
That
time.
and
He
Baroness.
was never that easy to find.
He was no, he wasn't. Good
Y'all,
time.
this right here is
Actually, a lot of these were never that easy to find.
no, your
Not-
Serpentor, your Mindbender, those were very difficult.
Yeah.
I cannot believe they did that. I'm assuming they're going to re-release those individually or something.
Oh,
within
I was
that.
Maybe
so
on a-
happy I was able to grab those.
Yeah, maybe on a retro card.
Yeah.
You know?
So again, those two right there, we just put on our shelves. Those are two of my top 10 of the year.
Really?
Serpentor and Mindbender. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're both incredible. Yeah.
Even Crocmaster is one of my top 10.
Yeah, Crocmaster's pretty good. And even though Crocmaster's, he's shelf warming at all my targets. The targets at Walmart.
Yeah,
Is he
Hey,
really?
quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question on Masterverse. Will they come out with a Panther? Wouldn't
I
you
think
guys
they
say
should.
That's a definite. I think that's a definite going to happen.
Oh, shoot, that ain't good.
Do we have a date yet for oh God, why can't I remember the name? It's completely escaped me. Skeletor's castle there.
No, they just showed us a prototype for it, the Snake Mountain.
Snake
Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, no dates yet. Just showed a prototype. I think Pixel Dan got the first view of that one.
Mm-hmm. I will be getting that.
Oh, absolutely. It looks great.
Yeah.
I always wanted it as a kid. I never was able to get it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ended up
had
getting it
my-
as an adult and then, sold all that collection.
Yeah, we heard about Dorkside, right?
Yeah, Dorkside is in trouble.
Yeah.
I did notice I went on their website the other day. I couldn't find any pre-orders.
Yeah, there's nothing new.
Yeah, it's all just in stock items. So I don't know if it's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. You would imagine that is a really bad sign for a company.
Mm-hmm.
Damien, I
looks
cannot
like-
wait to see a big boa for the classified. That's going to be one of my favorites with the boxing gloves. So, guys, what y'all think
Sci-fi.
about these this year? These all came out this year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure did.
As a fan of the original, I like these ones. I like these.
Now, has Splinter actually been in hand yet? I haven't seen.
I don't know anybody that's found them.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think was it Toy Shiz maybe that did a review on them or somebody? I know someone did a review on them, but I don't know if it's actually out.
I was going to say if it was Toy Shiz or somebody like that, they probably got an early copy.
Maybe got it. Yeah, but it looks okay. But I'm definitely gonna get them because I got all those other ones.
I still got to find Mikey Mummy. I still haven't found one that was in a good box.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you keeping these in package?
No, I just want them. I just want the box to be good because I want to display them with the figure.
Yeah, the
Oh,
boxes
I
look
got you.
amazing.
Yeah. I mean, even if I kept it, I just want I gotta keep the box. They're just beautiful.
So out of that right there, what's your guys' favorite?
Without having every one of them in hand, I probably would have to go. I mean, a little biased, but the Leo is the Hunchback.
Leo's pretty good.
A little bit.
I like
of,
this. So I've got them all right
Yeah.
here, with the exception of the Splinter and this Mikey.
Yes,
Mikey is just. I mean,
I love that face sculpt right there.
Yeah, he looked
the
great.
whole body. Just
Yep.
everything. I mean, like the detail on the shell, the detail on the on his belts. I mean, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's got the hieroglyphics on the shell, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got hieroglyphics on the back of his shell.
I was reaching for that too there, ManCave. I grabbed mine just the same.
Yeah, I mean,
Same face. I love the face. His face is just.
That's they say that's kind of also a homage to the original movie suits. The one that decayed.
Yeah.
And they they've got it like in stored somewhere, and I think they tried to bring it back to life. But yeah, it looks just like how the original movie suits look in today. But yeah,
Ernie Reyes Jr. There you go.
So Kent Poole said that Needless had the Splinter at Retro Toy Con.
oh wow, okay. Hey Kent, check your Instagram. Yeah, I have to. I've been wanting to ride out the Needless. I haven't had a chance to go out the Needless in a month and a half, probably. I need to go out and check out what all they got going on.
I love that
good.
remodel they did.
I might go tomorrow.
How early y'all getting down here, JB?
Well, I got to ship something out to one of our buds, and then we'll hit the road. So we'll be there about lunch.
Cool.
lunchtime. Just late lunchtime. So, and then we're staying where we normally stay.
Feathers, yeah, I still do need the Mikey, by the way. Four Feathers asked me about the Mikey.
I tell you, that April looks really good too. That the April O'Neil is the bride, man. She looks phenomenal.
And she's
Yeah,
got
we
nice
like that one.
She's
She's
got
got nice
great.
knees.
The legs look really
Oh,
good.
the
Like,
knees.
in my mind, I'm just like, why didn't they use a similar body to this for the other April O'Neils they did?
April O'Neil's. April O'Neil's.
Man,
Yeah.
rough.
April O'Neil's.
Rough.
Yeah, very rough. I mean, so rough that I didn't even pick it up. And I'm glad I didn't, because I ended up turning over my movie wave to a buddy of ours. So,
All right. I'm going to get past a couple of things. I don't think they were complete anyway. Some Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff. And get to talking about this. One of the subjects I want to talk about today was people's most excited pre-orders for the year.
ooh.
So what's still to come, since we talked about how many boxes we've been getting, this is what's still to come. So actually, this is on two of you guys' list. So who do you guys think is excited for the MAFX Cyborg Superman the most? Top 5.
ManCave and Syntastic.
That is correct.
Am I right?
Wow.
Ding, ding.
JB knows this
Ding.
too well. I mean, not JB, Jersey.
I was
JB.
like,
Yeah.
I
y'all-
agree with Jersey, but Jersey gets all the credit on that.
yeah,
one.
that's right. That's right.
My mustache isn't horrible.
Ooh, horrible mustache.
I have two of
Uncle
these.
all too well.
I have 2 of these pre-ordered, and I don't even know why. I don't need to. I just have 2 pre-ordered. I just love it so much.
It's a nice figure, man.
Oh man.
One for you and one for me, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Leave it in the box. Never
We
touch it.
pre-ordered these a year and a half ago. It's crazy
Yeah.
that it's not up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mezco and Mayfex are the world's worst for not meeting original release commitments. You have to be a very patient collector to deal with those 2 companies. But I got my Predator.
I mean, but they're
Mezco.
well worth it.
What's that?
They're well worth it.
Oh, they're so worth the wait, and they're so worth the money. I mean,
Yeah.
$100 for these figures, and I mean, tell them, Syntastic, the silky smooth joints straight out of the box.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
you went.
you can pose them in so many ways.
So
The
many
cape
ways.
being completely malleable. The Hush Superman figure that they had
Mhm.
is the best
Mhm.
Superman figure ever to be released.
Yeah.
You mean there's no paint chippage?
Zero. You're rarely going
It's-
to find a paint flaw on a Mayfex figure.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
it's
say you can't. It's just not. It's rare.
their X-Men figures are terrific because
Mhm.
it's yeah. I think I have I think I have all the X-Men figures that they've released.
Yeah.
I think what I like the most about it is you're not overwhelmed by them either. You're not getting too many.
No, you get
No.
me and Syntastic, we probably pay for what, 4 a year, maybe 4 to 5 a year.
Nah, I'd say more than. I mean, at least I'm doing more than that.
I mean, I get all the
one of
Superman and all the X-Men ones.
Yeah, in one a month. Don't forget, we just pre-ordered a bunch of Terminators.
Oh yeah,
RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop.
The Boba Fett. I think you did the Boba Fett like I did.
I've got the Boba Fett. He's already here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. I got it too. But the black suit Superman. I mean, there's a lot of them.
That's true.
I would say one a month.
You're probably right. I think I have about 8 Mayfex figures up there, and they've all come this year, I think.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This right here is my second. I cannot wait for this.
Me too.
I have
I
to
believe
do this.
Fantastic had this on his list as well.
I have 2 of these
Yep.
pre-ordered as well.
So do I. I pre-ordered one for a buddy of mine who really wanted it, so kind of surprising him with it.
Until he watches the live stream.
Yeah, he doesn't watch our
Yeah.
stuff.
What a pal! What a pal he is.
That is a nice looking figure, though.
Oh, I can't wait. I've gotten how many of the Spider-Mans? I got the black suit one.
We got the black suit.
Ben
we got
Riley.
We got Ben Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw the black suit one at Yester Toys. If I'm
Oh
not
man,
mistaken.
that black suit one.
It was nice.
That black suit one
ridiculously
is awesome.
good. It is
Very nice.
ridiculously good.
The Ben
Ooh.
Rileys.
Who's this one? Is this me? Nah, not me.
I'm
That
gonna guess
bike-
JB.
there, doesn't it? Wow.
Mr. Fantastic. ManCave?
That's a ManCave. That's a ManCave pre-order right there.
I didn't even know this was coming out.
Dude, look at that. Now that's a Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Mezco does really good with their 112 line as well.
Yeah.
So if you get,
Wow.
but ManCave, that's
That
yours
looks-
right there you're getting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should definitely. Yeah, that's nice, man.
Marsha,
Okay,
if
this
Marsha,
is
if you're
going on
watching.
my list.
Yeah, Marsha, if you're watching, Marsha, if you're watching, I should just bang. I'm upstairs. Hey, just banging on the floor. Hey,
Yeah.
Is this still available for pre-order?
No, they're sold. The pre-orders are sold out everywhere.
No.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, look how much better that is than the HasLab that they did.
I mean,
Mm.
yeah, I've seen that, and that's the whole thing. Is I thought it was already, gone, but you were able to get in on it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Very nice.
All right,
Ooh.
who's this?
That's John J. Rambo. That is John J. Rambo.
JP right there.
You think it's JP?
I think that's Zach.
JP or ManCave?
So I believe that this is two people again. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's
Fantastic.
definitely me.
Yeah.
So
Me as
ManCave
well.
and Fantastic both wanting this one too. I think
Yeah.
y'all are talking to each other on the side or something.
I will say that we encourage each other quite often on things.
We do. We definitely do. Like we didn't plan it like our list together, but we
didn't even
know
talk.
each other's taste. We have very similar tastes.
Yeah, we do.
But I think we even got that all on film too when you guys were together. It's like,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, we definitely like the same
Who's
stuff.
this figure by? Who's putting this out?
This is Haya
That's
Toys.
Mayfix.
Okay.
Oh, that's
This is
right,
Haya.
yeah.
So this is Haya Toys 1/12 scale line.
Have they done 1/12 yet?
No. So they're in the 1/18 world, like this one right here.
Yeah, they did them little tiny figures and little predators and stuff.
So they
Well-
they do the 1/18 scale, like Predators, Aliens, Judge Dredd. But they're
RoboCop.
diving into the 1/12 scale world now. So
That's
these,
smart. That's
these
smart.
figures right here are their 1/18 scale figures are very good, and they're only $20. I mean, it's a good price. This right here falls right in line with like Mayfix Mezco pricing. It's
$80.
maybe even a little cheaper
Yeah.
than Mezco.
I think
So I'm excited. The likeness I think looks pretty good. I'm not going to say perfect, but it looks pretty good.
You know it's Stallone.
Mancave, how quickly did I pre-order that Terminator after you sent that to me?
Probably
The hot toy.
Oh god, I mean, probably within 3 seconds of me sending you the text.
I was gonna pre-order this, but I kind of held off, and it's not because I don't want it. It's just I'll get it eventually. I hope to, at least, just not right now. It looks great.
Have you guys seen how expensive those like NECA ones are? Like the Rambos and like
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I hope that one does well enough that they continue to do Rambo 2, Rambo 3, and maybe even branch. I mean, could you imagine if they branch out and do Rocky figures in 1/12 scale? I mean, I would love, I hope they have like a Stallone license,
You guys
where they can
broken
just start
that
doing
kid.
this stuff,
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jersey?
you guys would be broke in that case if they did all that.
Oh man. Just
But it'd
tack
be
it on.
fun.
Just tack
Yeah,
it
it would be.
So I think this is an easy one to know whose this is.
ManCave.
Yep. ManCave's excited. He's got rid of his Lightning collection. He's going for the
I
Ultimates
considered
instead.
getting these, but I don't really think I need. I don't think I like them enough to want them. I don't know. I have to see them, review of them or see them in person to kind of make a decision. But I think I'm good on these. I'm good with the Lightning collection, honestly.
All right. So the question for you, ManCave, did you cancel the pre-orders on these and you're waiting for the other price?
No, I'm going to wait. So I'm going to do kind of the same way I did with TMNT Ultimates. The first couple waves, I just want to see kind of how they do. I don't want to get, caught, in the rain with wave 1 and all of a sudden it sells out everywhere and I can't get them, So I'm going to go ahead and pre-order them. And then if I see that, okay, wave 1's staying in stock, then with wave 2, I'll probably back off. And what I'll do, the way I did it with TMNT Ultimates actually was I didn't completely cancel all pre-orders right out of the gate. So about 3 waves ago, what I did was I ordered like my favorite 1 or 2 figures on pre-order and then got the other 2 on sale. And then after that, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm just going to get them all on sale going forward. So that's probably kind of how I'll do this line as well. I may just pre-order the Rangers and then just get everybody else on sale, just so I make sure I get those 5.
Make sure you get the Rangers.
Yeah. So
And that's fine, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, there's people looking for some matches in the comments again. Match made in heaven.
Big time, girls. They're going. All right, so that's it for ManCave. That was his top 5. So which of the 5 is your number 1, ManCave?
That that Mayfex Cyborg Superman.
Okay.
I just cannot wait to get my hands on that guy.
All right.
So
I'm going to jump into some of my lines. Sorry, that's a spoiler alert. It's mine. So we were talking about Premium DNA and their Mad Balls and Barnyard Commandos. Well, here's another one that I've pre-ordered. Earthworm Jim was one of the. I'm not a video game guy like most of you guys, but Earthworm Jim was definitely one that I grew up playing. So we pre-ordered this as soon as it came out. So this is my number 5. Sticking with Premium DNA again, this is my number 4 for the Battletoads, another game I played.
Yeah, they look good. They look really good.
And then my number 3 is my Hiss Tank.
There you go.
Awesome.
Now,
yeah.
So, Zach Jack Dan, did you get your winner when it came to the extra trooper? Oh, which one did you go with?
I wanted the black one, the black and silver,
really?
Like the black and white colors. This to me just looked too much like a Hiss Tank driver, so I didn't want that one. But whatever.
Yeah, I went with Bravo because I just that red and that black and that red just pops. So
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
but again,
but
I already have red, so
yeah.
My number 2.
Gosh, that thing is so big.
But it's not that big, ManCave. He's holding it out.
Oh, you think he's like holding it out close to the screen?
Yeah, it's not as big as
That's why it
it
looks
looks like right here.
Okay. I
So
mean,
I
it
got-
looks ginormous in that picture right there.
I think Galactus could ride it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah,
So
probably.
it's got room on my
I'm
bottom
looking
shelf
at
here. It's ready to
Galactus
come.
right now. Yeah.
So who pre-ordered this besides Dan? Anybody else?
Nah, not me.
No.
Okay.
It looks great though.
It looks fantastic. It looks phenomenal.
Like you see it. It's like, you know, who's calling shotgun? Shotgun. I'm gonna ride that. It's huge.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see it in Zach Jack Dan's collection. But yeah, that thing is so huge. I just can't even fathom where I would put it. But like you said, maybe it's not as big as it looks in that picture.
Yeah. Hey, Damien, I pre-ordered the those Premium DNA Earthworm Jim stuff from Big Bad Toy Store. So I don't know what y'all do in the UK. The Beast Kingdom Darkwing Duck looks awesome.
Yes, it does. The Big Beast Kingdom's got some cool figures coming other than even Darkwing Duck. There was one that they just solicited recently that looked absolutely amazing. I can't remember. I just remember saying, man, I want that, but no, I don't need to jump in the line.
Well, give it a second. I might get to it here.
Yeah, you might.
All right, my last one, my number 1, and I know this isn't a line, you guys know, but this is the Silverhawks. So
Silverhawks
Ultimates for those. This is all 3 waves. I cannot wait to get these 3 waves. And I should. Brian said that wave 1 and wave 2 should hit us about the same time, hopefully between February and March. So that's my number 1 most anticipated right there. ManCave, did you end up getting the Ramen Toys one?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I still have these pre-ordered. The main characters, I still have the main Silverhawk team pre-ordered, and then Monstar, but that's it. That's
Which version of Monstar? The big one?
That version right there.
Yeah.
That looks good. That really does.
This one right here is the one that gets me. I love this version because it's amazing. The toy we had was kind of like this, you know, it had a little transformation mode to it.
Yep.
They tried to make him look like he went to here, but it didn't. So the fact that we're getting this one looking so classic looking to the cartoon was perfect.
Gotcha.
So that's me. That's my 5. This is my number 1. Who do we think this is?
Fantastic.
JB.
Who'd we say?
JB.
I say Mr. Fantastic.
I say Fantastic.
Oh.
So tell me, this one surprised me.
Fantastic would want.
Fantastic. This one surprised me. Why is this one big for you?
Because back in long before Disney bought Star Wars and everything, I used to read a lot of those like the Dark Horse comics and the Timothy Zahn novels, and I always really enjoyed her as a character. She ends up marrying Luke Skywalker, and she just has a really great character arc.
Yeah,
and I just always thought she was a great character, so I'm really happy
looks
that
really
they're
good.
bringing her in.
yeah.
That's cool.
So
All right. This is one that
man.
I
man.
know who that is.
This one's huge right here. Oh, this is going to be awesome.
I didn't put a price on it though. Syntastic. What's this thing going around like 700-800?
Yeah. Well, why do we got to talk numbers? My wife is watching the stream right now. Like,
$70, $80, right?
yeah, I mean they're practically giving them away.
$275 last time I looked.
You got that at a BOGO. Yeah,
Oh,
BOGO.
this is
Why would
going
you
to
get
be
one?
so cool.
It's whatever it is, it's well worth it.
What are you? So where are you going to put this, Mr. Syntastic?
My driveway. I have no idea.
So literally, ManCave, put Syntastic back on the screen by himself and show me how big this is going to be with your hands.
Like I caught a
Can
fish.
you? Is it
and
the
was
size of your
this
couch?
big.
My camera doesn't expand this wide. It's
It's as wide as
Go
your
back.
couch.
It's 30 inches.
30 inches.
So how's that in relation to the Thunder Tank?
Oh,
probably a little bigger.
Probably bigger than the Thunder Tank.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
I mean, think about it. Galactus is what, 20?
Galactus is in the 30.
Galactus is 36 inches.
36. It's a yard.
Galactus is 30.
Yards.
Wait, how tall is Galactus?
36 inches.
36.
So it's a little shorter than Galactus from front to back.
So it's big, but it's not.
Thunder Tank is 27, so it's right there at it.
It's probably about that. Yeah, it's about as big as a Thunder Tank.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
here's the thing. The two Hot Toys are supposed to fit inside of it. Two 12-inch Hot Toys.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
So
That's big.
just think of it that way. Because the
Arnie
Marty
in there?
McFly and Doc Brown are supposed to fit in it.
I'd put Arnie in there.
Very
Or
cool.
Einstein.
I already have the Marty Hot Toy, and he actually came with Einstein.
Right.
And I have Doc pre-ordered. Doc is supposed to arrive right around the same time that the DeLorean's arriving. So,
All right, this is
There
on
you
somebody's top 5 list right here.
Is this in Syntastics?
Nope.
Oh, this has got to be JB.
This is JB's top 5 list of the
JB,
year right here.
okay.
It's on my. It's simple, but very, very on the want list, because when I busted out the retro off the card and I did a little quick video of it, and Mr. Stevie from Hasbro, he hit me up and added it to a story, and it started to look really into the Marvel Legends, 375 world. It's amazing. And then of course I was sidebarring with ManCave, and of course we know Century, the Mad Collector, is really big into this line as well. I'm sure a lot of us are, but this just looks awesome. It just reminds me of, being a kid. I love it.
Yeah. It's a cool
and if my wife is still watching, that costs just about the same as the DeLorean.
So, Damien, I don't know anything about the Running Man. I've never seen that. Anybody else
Hold
seen
on
The
a second.
Running Man?
You've never seen The Running Man?
Is this the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't say that I would be in for a line, but I thought it was a good movie.
Dude, you think about it. They had all those contestants. They would be there'd be time for figures.
Yeah, that's true. NECA could do those probably pretty well.
Yeah, that would be.
Remember Jesse the Body was I forget what his character's name was.
He wasn't.
He was kind of like the big.
Was he the flame guy? Was he the fire guy?
No, he was like I forget. I haven't seen it in a long time, but he was kind of like the main one that was hunting them down, the veteran one.
Okay.
NECA already has the face sculpt on one of the characters too, the black dude, for the alien, because he played an alien too. So they already got one head sculpt.
Yep.
Let's do it, NECA. Let's go.
All right, this is a top 5 for somebody.
Oh man, that's got to be back to Syntastic right there.
It's not. He's
What?
done.
No, it's JB.
Wait, what?
That is JB.
What? JB don't what?
It's every single one of y'all's fault. Marsha, it's
JB
mine.
Dude, I am so proud
Oh,
of
you know
JB
what?
right now.
This one just missed my top 5.
I am so proud of JB right now.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
That
You're-
figure
I'll
looks
take
so good.
This is going to start something that your wallet is not going to like, though.
Well,
He shocked me with his picks this time. Actually, he started off on small right there with the Ghost Rider, but then he went up on his other picks here. So
you thought I was going to send you a Jawa?
yeah, exactly.
Man,
We
this
lost-
is, JB, I'm so glad, bud.
Well, thank you. I'm getting it because it comes with a dozen roses. I mean, you got to put that. You got to put it into toy photography. That little
That's
dozen
actually
roses,
kind of cool right there.
that puts it right over the top. It's the cherry on top. It really is.
Very good choice on this. This
so-
was, I'm like Syntastic. This was right outside my my top 5.
Well, now here's the thing is ManCave, because the past couple years we've always talked about the T2 line and the endoskeletons and stuff like that. Because after we found Marsha's wallet, after we found the NECA T2, I never found me one. So I've been constantly looking for it, but this is going to be it. This right
Now,
here.
did you pre-order the battle damage version as well?
I didn't know there was a.
Oh man, it looks
Hold on.
even better. It looks even better than this.
Now, does it have both head sculpts?
Yes, it has the battle damage half T800 head sculpt.
How come I didn't see that?
It's,
Does it
maybe
come with
it's-
roses?
his chest
It
is
doesn't
like,
come with roses.
I think I want to say like his chest is maybe blown out. I mean,
Right.
it looks good. It looks very good.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got to do both. Well, we got to look into it.
And then there's also the Terminator 1 Terminator.
yeah, I know about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one right here, because this is, I mean, T2, Terminator is in its own world, but so is T2. T2 is just an amazing movie. It's just
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah, it is. It's one of my all-time favorites. That's great.
Oh.
Great pick right there, JB.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, in the comments, has any of the picks so far been anybody else's top 5 for pre-orders
Yeah.
that they have out? Let me know in the comments.
In fact, in the comments, give us your top 5 most
Sure.
anticipated. That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see some folks' top 5 outside of ours. All right, so let's keep rolling.
All right,
So good pick there.
check this one out.
Mm.
Ooh, that's got to be back to Syntastic.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Nah, he's done.
Oh, he's done.
Fantastic's done.
Is this JB?
No, I'm
again?
right here. I
This
just
is-
got disconnected.
No, you're done.
No. You're done with your pre-orders.
Oh yeah.
I thought about getting this myself. This is a really nice set.
It's so
Man.
expensive. Oh my gosh.
It
is.
So
Oh,
good.
it's well worth it though. It's Hot Toys are well worth the price.
This is the first hot toy. Marsha and I talked about it when it came up, and we said maybe one hot toy a year. Just throwing that out there. And then, of course, we ordered this like 10 years ago. It feels like, and it's still in awaiting ship mode. But this was the one that really got us back into collecting. It
Grogu,
got
yeah. Mhm.
Grogu, and then of course we love Rosario Dawson, and this whole set right here is us. So we had to get it. So that's going to be the one for this year into next year until we get another one. So this will be the one for now. This will be
That's
the one.
awesome. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Kent Poole, show me the Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
With Ron not being here,
I
It's
had had 2 Mythic Legion here for Ron, and he's not here, so I'm not going to show him off. But
Yeah.
one of his top 5 was the Necronomus.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Grogu.
that's
whole
that's
wave.
amazing.
I'm gonna get that entire wave. I think.
And going on that, the Headless Horseman's probably on my top 5 list of figure of the year.
That does look good.
It's amazing.
ManCave, did you get that one?
I did not get that one. I missed the whole pre-order thing. I just missed it all. I'm completely missed it.
Because Oleg, I know you got it too, right?
Yeah, I got it, and I actually got one for Jersey. It's part of his tab.
Hey, if Jersey failed to
Dang
pay,
it.
You can't because we already got me and Fantastic already got a tie to that. So if he sells that, I gotta sell his thing.
hey, listen, Oleg, I'll give you 10 more bucks than Jersey's going to give you for it.
All of a sudden, it's like
Fantastic
we're
already
gonna-
Hey,
got money,
listen,
so
yeah,
there's a
I
little
got
bit of
solution to this. Whichever one of you comes up for a visit first gets it.
well, in that case,
Deal.
I mean,
Deal.
to you for that.
All right, so
I don't love you
so
like you do, Fantastic.
Thor Golden
Jersey's
Club.
like 2 hours away from me, and he like refuses.
Thor Golden Cup has top 5 of Silverhawks, X-Men Legends Retro Wave,
Very good.
Mythic Legions, I guess any of them. The Mondo Battle Cat. Wow.
Oh man,
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah,
I
that's a good
tried
one.
my hardest to get. So Syntastic has the He-Man pre-ordered, and I tried my hardest to get him to do that Battle Cat. That Battle Cat is going to be one of the greatest figures ever released.
I agree with
Not
you.
not the greatest Battle Cat, one of the greatest figures.
Absolutely. Listen, I have a mini DeLorean coming, which I have no idea where I'm going to put. Where am I going to put Battle Cat?
Put it next to the cat. It goes perfectly together.
Four Feathers
I put them next
has
to each other in the driveway.
There you
Four
go.
Feathers has Mephic,
Galactus.
Storm, and Magneto. Comic version.
Good.
Terminator 1. Mezco Conan the Conqueror.
Yep.
The Destro looks amazing. And the Crow.
Ooh. Very cool.
Damien's top 5 would be the Psychro from the Earthworm Jim. Mr. Freeze. Well, I guess that's not pre-ordered yet, so he's talking about for the future.
Or is it the Mezco Mr. There's a Mezco Mr. Freeze, and then there's the DC Multiverse Mr. Freeze.
Return of the Jedi Emperor, anything Thundercats.
Yeah,
and
D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons. Okay,
there you go, D&D guy right there. Awesome.
Comics has Mafex Cyborg Superman, Mezco Superman. Which one I wanted is that one?
That's a really good one.
The Super 7 Turtle Man, which I have pre-ordered that, and the NECA Turtle Man both. Motu Origin Snake Men, so any of the Snake Men would be good.
Those are good.
And the AWOC Kickstarter, what's that one?
I've seen those, but I don't know much about them. The AWOC Kickstarter figures.
We'll talk about a Kickstarter here in a second, but let's finish up JB here. So this is your dynamic action heroes from.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Beast Kingdom.
So I'm assuming that 1989 Batman is also in there.
Yes, you are correct. That is his other one.
Yeah. Those look fantastic.
So, Batman is on the way from BBTS as we speak, and then I was hoping I was getting them both together. So I might kind of just leave it, to verify it's in there, and then just kind of open them up together.
So I had these on pre-order and canceled them. And so I'm going to need to know from you, like a true, do I need to go buy it right now?
Well, how big are they?
9 inches.
Okay. And
so bigger than Mayfix, smaller than Hot Toys.
Right.
So I'm looking at the different scales, and we kind of looked at it and talked about it. Obviously, on my 6-inch scale is 6-7-inch scale, and then of course I got my small 3 3/4 scale. This stuff is probably going to go in another room because you guys know that we picked up the quarter scale Catwoman and things like that.
Right.
So we're going to do kind of put it all downstairs in the office type, and just more of the movie lines or just the different scales, and kind of put it together as the theme. Not just up in the toy room, I guess you could say. So yeah.
Let me touch base on that last question we just did. The AWOK, that's the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. And ManCave, I thought you had some of those ordered.
I do. I just forgot that they were called AWOC.
Okay. So Dickie Mantle says his are the G.I. Joe cartoon ultimates, which I wanted to do, but then once Classified started doing so much good stuff like the Serpentor, Slaughter, and Mindbender, I was like, nope, I'm sticking with this. Super 7 Silverhawks, NECA Turtle Van, yep. Premium DNA, Battletoads, yep. And G.I. Joe Classified Outback. I love that Outback figure. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Four Feathers, he wants the Mondo He-Man. Couldn't do the Battle Cat even though I wanted to, but with other pre-orders and stuff hitting my wallet, couldn't handle it. I understand that.
Yeah.
How much was that Battle Cat?
Like $450.
Yeah.
Don't say that Syntastic. Like I don't know if I could. You've only got probably 7 things pre-ordered that equal that.
I got $1. I got $1.
You need Syntastic. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Sidebar.
We'll talk about whether you're going to buy it. We'll talk about whether you're going to buy it after the stream.
Listen, I have some friends that keep busting my chops that I won't order the trailer for the Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I won't either.
How many times have y'all gotten it back out to play with it since you got it on the shelf?
Not as many as I.
0.
It looks so good right here, just sitting on this. It looks amazing on the shelf right here.
I feel like I should play with it more. Like I've never really programmed it or anything like that.
Same for me.
You did program a man cave. What are you talking about? Didn't you?
I didn't no, not like he's talking about. Like you can go in and create your own. Like
Yeah.
Like I just did the simple.
You just did
stuff.
the default stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I
I
did
mean,
the default
it
stuff.
has like the ones that are pre-built into it, but like there's
No.
actually ways you can program them where like you can make them do the moonwalk or do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so this is our buddy Jersey. He did a little Kickstarter here, so that's awesome. He's
Yep.
checking out the
I have
Boss
those
Fight
pre-ordered
Studios.
as well.
These things are awesome, man. Look at them.
Oh, they look amazing and good prices, right?
Badass.
35 bucks.
How would
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Dino Saucers. I don't know if any of you guys
Yes.
remember
Yeah.
Dino Saucers.
Yes, I know the Dino Saucers. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's this. Immediately when I seen this, I said, "This is Dino Saucers." So I pre-ordered all 4 of them.
Hey, is that the comic book you found and bought at the convention?
No, that was yes, it was. That was Dino Saucers. Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
I never heard of that.
Oh
Yep.
man, that me and my brother. That was a me and my brother thing. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Woo.
you already know? You already know.
Oh man,
No
good
explanation needed,
pick.
man.
Good
Look at that
pick,
King.
man. Good.
The live
pick on
stream
this.
just got on fire, man.
Beautiful Mortal Kombat 3 Kano. Look at that.
Yes, that's going to be an awesome
Lit
pick
up.
right there.
Just
And then
it looks,
sticking
it
with
looks
it.
phenomenal. It does. There he is. Hey, don't forget the Jersey Strangler. Hide your figures.
Yeah. Hey, we got a quick.
Listen,
Mr.
listen, Jersey. My wife still thinks you look like Ed Kemper, that you look like a serial killer. So
We got a question for Mr. Fantastic here. Mr. Fantastic, take that question.
am I looking forward to the new Batman 66 figures announced?
The Vincent-
yes,
Egghead, yeah,
very
that's,
much so.
that's my
We
boy.
talked about those. We showed those off last week with King Tut and Egghead.
Two-Face.
Egghead,
Two
King
Face.
Tut, yeah.
Two-Face, yeah.
Yep.
I've been
Definitely.
getting like the basic line of that. Like I haven't been getting like the black and white versions or anything like that. But like I've been getting the basics of them, and I definitely think they look good.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting a black and white and probably put it with colored background and just do some shots with that, see how that comes out. But yeah, those are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of these lines right here.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
Imports.
any of these lines.
Yeah.
Now, Joy Toy Warhammer, I'm familiar with, but I'm not real sure of like Felix Toys or are these like third party companies, or what are these? You have to give us some more details, Odin. Give us some more details.
The Joy Toys, they do some good figures, whatever. They do a lot of different things, like vehicles and everything. Like I'm not into it, but my buddy over at Play With This gets them in, and I just look at them. And I'm just, they're just really nice looking.
What's up, Pounds 978? The literally the greatest customizer on YouTube.
I don't understand how Hasbro or McFarlane or any of those guys hadn't picked him up yet.
Man,
Really, I had to check him out.
oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but Pounds 978 in YouTube, it'll come right up. You'll enjoy his content.
So this right here, this is Jersey too, right here.
Yeah, it is. But I bet you, ManCave and Fantastic have it pre-ordered too, don't they?
Oh, 100%.
If you guys don't, you better get on it.
I actually don't.
Look at that dragon.
Yeah,
I think I just want it because I just want the dragon.
Yeah,
I think for the price of this figure, though, like, you
amazing.
can't go wrong. It's $179.99, and you get that dragon. You get all those, like, 3 different heads, all those accessories. This is actually one that's pretty well priced, in my opinion, compared to.
Is he still available?
Yeah. I think it's like a $20.
I'll get him. I kind of missed it, but I'm.
Tracy's probably going to get this right at Needless.
I would say so.
I'd
yeah.
imagine he would have
He
it.
normally
Yeah.
gets that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's this one. That one I would probably have to see in person, and of course, if I see it in person, I'd probably grab it.
Hey, Jersey. I don't remember much about this one right here. This was the Ultimates ring with Kane, right? So
Yeah, this got announced by Ringside. Now, if I'm going to be clean, I didn't 100% pre-order this thing yet. I want to. I just didn't get a chance to. So I had to share it because this is one thing I'm looking forward to. But in reality, I didn't pre-order it yet, but I'm planning on it. So
I pre-ordered this, but I want the Kane figure. I'm probably going to sell the ring.
Are you serious?
Because I have the Mattel Creations ring, so
Okay.
I don't need 2 rings. So I'll probably sell that one and keep the figure.
Put it to the tab.
Hey, we have to say false advertisement tonight, guys, for the thumbnail. Sorry about that.
Ooh.
Mr. Century TMC did not get to make it tonight. So, my boss 77. So this wasn't one of the
dwarf.
Mattel creations, though, right? You could just order this right off Ringside.
Yes, it's not the Mattel Creations one. It's similar, but not exactly.
Like, I really don't need another full scale ring, but how are you gonna pass up on the Attitude Era with that Kane figure? You just can't do it.
That's the thing. I want that Kane figure really badly, so
Yeah,
I'll sell the ring and keep the figure.
I mean, it's not like you won't be able to get anything for the ring. I mean, somebody will definitely pay you a little
Absolutely.
bit.
No, I'll put it up on eBay or whatever.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. It's beautiful.
Hey, back to Odin's top 5, they were third party. That's what I had a feeling they were. So the clown is their Heath Ledger, which looks amazing. I have seen that one, so I'm familiar with what he's talking about there. But yeah, they were all third party figures.
ManCave, what was that company that did that Terminator that we pre-ordered?
Wasn't it like Perfect Toy? Was it Perfect Toy or the company name?
I can't remember now.
I can't either, but it's amazing.
You know what's going to happen is I'm going to forget about that pre-order, and it's going to take forever, and it's going to arrive in like 4 years.
That is exactly what's going to happen. That is exactly what's going to happen. When it hits the credit card, we're going to be like, what the heck was this again? And what site did somebody steal our credit card number?
Yeah.
Like what is this site that's charging us $190 right now?
All right, no offense, Jersey. We're going to end this thing on a weird note for me.
That's okay. I kind of figured you wouldn't like this figure.
So this is Super 7 Ultimates, the Minotaur from Slayer.
The Minotaur from the debut album from Slayer, which is Show No Mercy.
Right. I remember Jersey. I remember
that's
you
actually pretty
talking
cool.
and putting that out.
Yeah,
I remember Jersey talking about this.
Yeah, I have a couple of music figures, the Ultimate figures, Super 7 are putting out within next year.
Notorious B.I.G.
What's that?
Notorious B.I.G.
You getting Biggie?
Not that one.
Well,
But
did you get the King Diamond one?
There's a what?
Did you get the King Diamond?
I think a friend of mine is getting that for Christmas. That's why I didn't buy them yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm getting his original Merciful Fate appearance off of with the red or with the yellow jacket that he comes with. So that's on pre-order. I'm doing like a whole music section when I get back here cleaned up. So they'll look good in that case when I get that going.
Hey, Thor Golden Cub, the King Conan, which I haven't shown a picture of from Super 7, that thing looks amazing.
Yes,
that looks amazing. I definitely
yes, it does. That is awesome. Yeah, with the throne and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
the throne's so separate, you know.
There.
Yeah, I think isn't it like $90 for the whole deal, something like that.
It's two separate orders.
Yeah, but I think it's 55 for the figure and then 40 or something for the throne. I think. So,
a lot of good stuff out there.
There is
a lot of good stuff. There's a lot.
Well, guys, that kind of wraps up our live stream for tonight. We'll kind of run through everybody. Mr. Fantastic, give us some final thoughts, final words.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. It's been a lot of fun once again. Thank you for the engagement. We appreciate all you guys following us, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. Be sure to follow us all on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah. JB?
And Mr. Fantastic is actually Oleg.
Oleg's Collecting, yes.
On Instagram.
Yeah. Thank you guys for, again, great night, great opportunity. I always say on my videos, this is the best because of the comments that we get from all of the other collectors and other YouTubers on the channels. And that's what makes this thing so great. It's just like having a neighbor talking toys, playing with toys. It's just that we have to do it with distance and we're older and we just can't do it. So this platform is really great. And then, the other guys, I'm going to do this real quick, guys. Bite Size, Yukon, Big Dub, AJ, who else did I see out there? Toy Militia, Rolando, Funkaholics, Mr. Chris Baez, Comics, and Mob Boss. I said him twice. And if I missed you, those are the guys that follow a lot of us. And, Kent Pool, and, we're in that community of either toy photography, Instagram, or YouTube, or all of it. This is fun. And I just appreciate everybody. Always enjoy the ride. And I will see the top 2 guys sometime tomorrow.
All right, Jersey.
Thank you guys for spending the last 2 hours with us, because I know there's probably other things you could have done, but the fact you decided to come hang out with us, that does a lot. You guys are awesome out there. I've been away for a little bit, got back from Florida, got sick, and started working a lot. I took a little bit of a break. So tomorrow I have a toy hunt video dropping, hopefully, if things go well. I have training this weekend for my job, or else I can't do this anymore. So even though I really don't want to, that's a whole other story. Other than that, just keep coming out. I'm looking forward to doing these more. I know we talked about it briefly. I know last week or 2 weeks ago when they did it, I wasn't there. I couldn't attend that one, but it was the idea that we would do this frequently. I'm down for that as long as everybody keeps coming out and being engaged with us and showing the support.
Zach Dan.
So yeah, this was a tough night to do it. I noticed that we had two big streamers out there with Dan Hu doing his early in the afternoon, and then Shardamus doing his right before us. So definitely appreciate everybody coming out. Again, I miss you, Mr. Century TMC. I hate you couldn't make it, but definitely look forward to having you on the next one with us, and hopefully seeing that ManCave one of these days. Yeah, check us all out on Instagram if you're not following us on Instagram and YouTube. And ManCave, appreciate you hosting for us.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you to all of our supporters. I've always said, man, the community that I have on my channel has got to be one of the best in the business. I never have to worry about monitoring my comments, and it's just such a positive community. And sad sometimes you look around and you just see people's comment sections just become such a toxic place. I've never had to worry about that. And it's just thanks to these supporters and these folks that support all of us, because we do have a lot of crossover, I think, amongst our channels. We all hang out. We're all friends, even outside of YouTube. So I think there's a lot of crossover. And it's just I think we all just have such a positive community. We keep it positive. And, but again, it starts with the folks that support us and the folks that watch our content. So thank you to all you guys. We will continue to do these. I kind of have a goal in my head of at least once a month, with maybe the occasional pop-up here and there if there's big news. The more I do these, the more comfortable I get doing them, and just even as far as setting up my little setup here, so it's fun to do them. So yeah, we'll keep doing these, and we'd love to hear your guys' feedback. If there's certain subjects that you guys want to talk about, then drop those in the comments of this video. Obviously hit the like button, that obviously always helps our videos out. And subscribe to all of these channels if you have not, as well as our buddy Century TMC, who wasn't able to be with us tonight, but I'm pretty sure he'll make it on the next one. So that's it, guys. That's all. I hope everybody has a good rest of your night. We're signing out.
Remember, never alone, guys.
Have a
if
good
we
weekend,
don't have another stream before the holidays, happy holidays.
Yep.
That's right. Never alone. There you go. Raise the roof.